What's man? I can't stand this new screen, but what's good with everybody, man? We back, we back, we back. It's 11:10. You know what I mean? Ain't trying to hold nobody up too long. You know what I mean? Because it is the summertime out here. Oh, this booby, my bad, bro.
Yeah, you good, bro? What up with
Yeah, man. You know, StreamYards got these. This they change almost every 2 weeks or something like that. They change or something, man.
they changed the
What up,
format?
Angel?
Hey,
What
what's
up,
going
dog?
on?
Yeah, they be
Got
changing the
Inga in the
format like they
building.
had
What's
a
up?
Hey, what's up?
Inga.
What's
What's
up?
popping?
You
Oh,
can take that off though, right?
Yeah, you could. I could take it. It's too late though. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it on here. Let me see. I do it.
wait a
I
minute.
can take it off
Let me
though.
turn
But
this music down. I ain't trying to get us in trouble. I was
Yeah.
sitting there playing Jay Z,
Nah, no
Reasonable Doubt.
copyright. Yeah, no
Yeah, I know
copyright.
that's right. Let me turn. I was like, let me turn my music down in the
it
background.
is. It is his. It is the anniversary though.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I
yeah.
seen that whole joint
Reasonable.
where they got the
We've been over here.
subway.
We've been over here rocking Jay Z all day. Listen to all his music.
He deserved it though, man. 30 years, man. That's a long time, man.
Yeah, I like Jay Z.
And he allowed to celebrate it too.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all in the chat? What's up, everybody?
There
Hey,
you go.
Jeremiah.
What's good? What's
What's
good?
good? What
What's
up?
good?
What up,
What's
dog?
good? What's good?
Let me ask you
I
a
watched the
question.
episode. Yeah,
Go ahead. Let me say this though. How many times you watched this episode though?
I only watched it. I only watched it once, so I haven't gone back to watch it again. I only gone
Okay,
back to watch
okay,
it once. I mean, but
okay.
I remember pretty much everything. So
Yeah, I know you do. I know you got a good memory. What about you, Booby?
I watched it twice. I watched it once, and then the second time I was just like skimming through it. It was on, and it was what I mean, I
Right.
turned it up, but I was doing shit while I was watching it.
yeah,
But I got the gist of it, what I mean, when we broke it down. So I mean, I caught a couple
Hmm.
other things, but
yeah.
just add-ons. Not even that I caught a lot of things. That is just that stuff that's added on from other episodes that actually this season. It's the culmination of a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? Like we said, they tying up storylines. They're doing a lot of stuff. So I just seen a lot of different things that tie into this episode in all three episodes actually.
Okay. What you was about to say? Support. My bad. I about to say support. My bad, Jeremiah. What you
Oh
was about to
wow.
say? Damn, my bad, Jeremiah. Damn. Go ahead.
No, I was saying I watched the episode. My first watch, I watched it in the Power Universe Discord,
Uh
and
huh.
then the second watch, I watched it on my own, and it was good.
Oh
I
man.
give it. Oh, what?
No,
Oh,
I ain't said that. Go ahead.
yeah, I give it a 9. Yeah,
Give it a 9. A
I
lot of
watched it.
people
Yeah, I
like
watched it
seem to
twice.
like this episode better than the last one.
That's what I'm
Me,
I
I
saying.
don't
watched it.
understand. I like the last two episodes. What is it people didn't like about the last episode?
I
Is
don't
No,
the
know.
they
whole
Like
ain't.
Choosing,
it
man.
was good, but it was just like I don't know. Like the third one was just like I don't know. Like I just I like it felt like how do I say this? Like if it just like it was more powerful. Like I don't know. Like the third
Yeah. So
episode.
far, I like all three.
Um,
I ain't got
Yeah,
I
an
gave
issue.
all three of them a 9. They was all the same. I mean, and they
Yeah,
weren't all the
that's what I'm
same, but
saying.
they all had the same impact to me.
I
Right.
agree. I agree. I agree.
yeah. Cause so I like so base, but I still give episode 2 an 8 though. Like it was still. But this
Even
one, but this one, in my opinion, was better. So I gave it a 9.
okay, one minute, I'm gonna ask Jeremiah real fast, but based on the last episode two, even
Yeah,
when they right at the beginning when they took out Phil Russo, that was a good, we
yeah,
knew he was gonna get taken out, but that was
yeah. It
great to
was,
see that right
yeah,
at the beginning.
yeah. That was good. Like I said, I liked the second episode. Like I gave it an 8, but the third one for me, I liked it better. So I gave it a 9. I felt like it's getting better each week.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think anybody giving it between that. 8 and a 9, anywhere in that range. That's a good rating.
Yeah,
That's a
like
good
it's
rating.
not like because eight is not trash. Like I didn't
No,
say
8
it
is
was
great.
trash.
8 is
Yeah,
real good.
yeah.
Me
Now
personally,
people that
though,
give it a
hold
6.
on.
Yeah,
Let me say this:
yeah,
the episode, because I'm just looking at it when y'all was talking. Episode 2 is the one where Unique got away. I don't want to say got away, but he left the game. Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It
Correct.
wasn't nothing wrong with that. I mean,
I like that.
I felt like some people felt like that might have been the best episode. Like you can't go no wrong with episode 1, 2, and 3. I'm with Booby on this. You could pick, flip a coin and you could say, well, low key, this could be a 9. This could be an 8.5. It can't be if you give it like a 7. That I don't know what type of rating is that, dog. A 7 for that is along with the acting and the dialogue
yeah,
and the stuff.
yeah,
With the acting alone is above a 7. Right
Yeah,
or
that's
wrong, paper boy. Like the people
yeah.
give it a
Right.
7 is like delusional at this point.
I
Yeah,
mean, we
because
watching it.
I see,
Everybody gonna be watching it for different shit.
yeah,
Go, oh,
like
go ahead, Jeremiah. I ain't gonna cut you off, bro.
no, because like, yeah, like, because I see some certain people that, like, even with this episode, they're like, oh, it's so slow. It's like, oh, it's boring. I'm like, y'all not like, y'all don't like listening to dialogue. Like, that's the problem.
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's what people.
yeah,
I don't know what other people listen watching for unless they just watching for action. They just want action, action, action.
well,
You know
they
what I mean?
need
It's
to
a
go
lot of
watch
people that
something
ain't
else.
got no attention span. So
Yeah, they need to go watch something else then. This is not the
yeah.
show for them.
yeah,
They're like, oh, and they're like saying, oh, like the first 2 episodes been mid, oh, like and all that. I'm like,
Because but you can't pay
yeah,
attention to them people because they looking for violence.
yeah,
They looking
exactly.
for shoot 'em up, bang bang. They not even
I don't
looking up
know
for
who
the
these people
story.
are. Who
They
are
ain't
these
looking for
people?
nothing that makes sense. You know what I mean? They don't want to make no sense of it. That's what it is. They don't want to make no sense of it. They just want people to get murked and to be action
Yeah,
and cussing and a whole bunch of rah
a
rah
bunch of
rah. And it ain't. It's that's not what it's about. They got to tie up stuff. You know what I mean? If you can't sit and actually appreciate what's going on, because from episode 1 to episode 3 was masterful. I don't care what nobody says. Just how everything was
facts.
Okay,
broken down. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Go yeah,
yeah,
go ahead, Ingrid.
those people who want to see that, they just want to see bodies, 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 action, action, action. Then tell them to go watch a kung fu movie or something where they just chopping people heads off and kicking butt the whole from the beginning to the end. This is not the show for them. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Hey,
It's not the show for you.
go rewatch OG Power since y'all say, oh,
Yeah.
OG Power can be touched.
That's all.
Yeah,
But the whole thing about that is they can watch it, but if even if they do that, they're gonna be skipping different parts. They're gonna be okay. Let's skip this.
yeah,
So we go to
They
yeah,
got
say
yeah.
let's
dialogue
skip
in
this. We
that.
go to
I
that.
mean, this is not the
Exactly.
show
You
for them.
gotta watch it. You gotta watch it,
Yeah.
and that's the whole thing. It's a lot of people that's not, and some people that just don't appreciate it until it's over with, and then they go back and watch it. Like, oh, okay, I
Yeah.
understand now.
And y'all,
But
y'all
you're
do
not
know
in the
there's some
moment.
people who like to complain just to
Yeah,
just to
they don't
Yeah,
even
it's
complain.
be
that
watching
too.
it.
They actually they're lying. They're watching it and enjoying it. They just like to get in the comments and talk
Yeah,
crap.
yeah,
That's
you
all.
definitely got those too. You're right.
Mm.
I can't see how anybody could be like, okay, well, nah, you getting everything you need out of every episode for real, and they all jumping off. Every episode start off from 1 to 3. Every episode is started off with a bang for real,
Yeah, right.
literally.
Yeah.
And then they progress the story. Then they had a little something there in the middle, and then they progress the story. You meeting new people. They setting up different stuff to knock down in the end. They tying up different stories. Like what else can you ask for? I don't get it. It's I'm mystified
Right.
by it, bro. I don't
I
get
don't
it.
listen to
I'm
people.
sorry.
I
They
don't
don't even
listen to
listen to these people
I
anyway.
don't really listen to people that don't like storytelling, to be honest with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He said Unique has a kid. He said Unique had his kid and a good woman. He had no reason to continue hustling. Exactly.
Yeah,
He ain't got no plug, he ain't got nothing, so there's no need for him to come back.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
up,
It's
though?
over.
What's pop? RC, what up? RC
Yeah.
said, I
Hey,
enjoy this
RC.
episode. Me too.
Mm-hmm. I did too.
Yeah.
If y'all don't like this, y'all damn sure ain't gonna like The Wire
Yeah.
because The Wire season 2 and 1, They not about to sit there and give you no straight up answer, especially
There's
season
a
two.
whole
Yeah,
bunch of dialogue.
There's a lot of dialogue. Even
they gonna
even
give you
even
like
season five
4.
too. Even
Yeah, they
season
go
five
Right.
of the
like
Wire.
the Wire. They have like 3-4 episodes of just like slow build. Like
Bro,
And I
it's
loved
a
every
different
part.
era
I loved
now.
every moment of the Wire. Wire is my favorite show
yeah,
of all
It's
What's
a
time.
good?
different
What's
era right now. People just like doom scrolling, and you know what I mean. Even if a video, if nothing happened in the first 5 6 seconds, they scroll into the next one. So
Mm.
that?
the attention span is very very low nowadays. Even in adults, you know, even in adults in our age, you know, what I mean, my age, whatever. You
Yeah,
got people that get
we about the
online and
same age.
they
Yeah.
just scroll, they just scrolling, just like these kids be doing. They addicted to just whatever, you know what I mean. As long if it don't pop off, they on to the next thing.
But Booby,
Before
it shows me, Booby, that people don't read books.
Nah, they
Book,
don't. They don't got. They don't
when
have
you
the
open up a book,
patience.
it doesn't start with all the juicy stuff at the beginning of a book. You got to build, you got to know the characters, you got to go page by page, chapter by
No, hey,
chapter
I
until you
got
get to it.
books, bro. I read books. People nowadays, you
And they
right?
don't
They
read
don't
books
read
no more.
books. They
Not
they
just
they they
kids. I'm
do
talking about
audio
adults
books.
too.
yeah.
They want the book told to them. They want to listen to the book. They don't want to physically read the book and all that stuff. They don't take
Mm-hmm.
the time to
Yeah, like
actually appreciate
like
anything.
like when I get a book, I don't do audio books. Like my generation was you read.
what
Like
up, though? What up?
Yeah.
That's what
That's
it's
Go
a
to
fact.
about.
go to the
Yeah.
Physical.
library, get a damn library card.
like
People
my
don't know
Right.
about reading.
like I will say my generation is probably the last generation that was like had to do things like the old school way, I would say.
I
Yeah,
wanna before I say that, I'm gonna ask Inga in a
yeah.
minute.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have to get this dialogue popping up? This is no disrespect to Courtney Kemp and anybody on the writers at OG Power, but I feel like when a certain audience like that used to a different type of style of writing, and that goes some a Courtney Kemp style of what Power Book Two goes, or season 5 and 6 Power. When they get even some of the stuff in OG Power was like, you like, man, some of that stuff not she this ain't really the best writing. When they get something that's like, okay, this is pretty good. This is get build up that a guy who gonna sit there and tell a story. They not really used to that. Like Booby just said, you can't right now if Booby take his kids or whatever, take him to go to the movies and say, well, we're gonna go to the movies,
Mm-hmm.
but y'all can't take y'all phones with it. They ain't gonna even know how that. They probably gonna turn down the movie.
That'd be my grandkids, but they ain't even old enough to be watching. My kids grown, bro. So
Well,
they ain't really a good
well,
example.
I'm just well, my bad. I'm just saying if they were Gen if they were Gen Zs, let's put like if they were Gen Zs, they'd be
Oh
like
yeah,
that. Or some
yeah.
millenniums. But go ahead. What's your Inga, what's your favorite part of this episode though? I'm just moderating. I don't want to cut
Um,
nobody off or nothing.
my one of the parts I did like was I like two things. I liked the conversation between Marvin and Jukebox in their house in the living room. I mean, when they were
Hmm.
hugging and
Mhm.
everything, it was really, like London Brown really been acting his behind off.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
been killed him.
He really been putting it in and putting the work in with the acting. And then I like this also when he went to go meet with the minister, the pastor, and just all that dialogue is what y'all was talking about. Those conversations, even the conversation with his sister sitting there eating McDonald's French fries, and he was asking, "Do you believe in God?" It was like I like that
Right.
dialogue.
Yeah.
I like all of that. I love when Marvin is, pow 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 on everybody, but I actually like with the conversations like that, and then
Hmm.
showing his emotions.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
those
go
are
ahead.
some of my parts I like.
Okay, Booey, what about you, my G?
Oh, favorite
Mm-hmm.
part of the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I don't got no favorite part. I mean, it's a few different pieces that just, you know what I mean, that brought everything together for me. Like
Mm.
Rock planning everything out as far as, you know what I mean, confusing everybody about if Unique's here or not, because she really got that idea from herself. So when she was talking, you know what I mean, when she was talking to Marvin, just like Inga said in the kitchen, And she was telling him, no, Unique gone. You know what I mean? Stop worrying about him. If he not retaliating on these corners and while people taking him, then he gotta be gone. And that's the minute that it clicked for her to get these other two dudes to go shoot up the block
Mm-hmm.
so that people don't know if he's gone or not. Cause it's a mystery right now. So she gonna use that to her advantage. She gonna be strategic, just like Rock always is. You know what I mean? So that right there, that was kind of like because you see the wheels, you can see the wheels turning if you're looking at the character because she's a good actor and she's not a player, but you can see the wheels
Right.
turning and then how it changed to her talking to the dudes and then after that and then even with them two talking like she said at the end, just eating their fries and her just her going through all the stuff that she going through was like, I don't want to be in here. Let's go talk in the kitchen. Cause she had to look at the wall where Lou
Mm-hmm.
passed away.
Yeah, guilt. Mm-hmm.
Guilt. Exactly. And then even them being in the kitchen and then Marvin looking towards the family, the dinner table.
Mm-hmm.
And both of them, that shot right there was crazy. Yeah, Tommy did his thing in this episode. I gotta give Joe
Yeah.
Sikora his flowers on this one, bro.
Yes, yes,
Oh
yes,
yeah, he
yes.
directed his ass off. He
Oh,
directed
can I
from an
add one more
actor.
part? Can I add one more
Go
thing
ahead.
that I forgot? Was when Marvin told Kanan off. He said, "Nigga, work for you." He said, "Man, I eat and sleep and shit this game." You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
love that
Right.
scene. I
yeah.
love that scene. Excuse my language. I'm sorry, but
No, you
that
good.
yeah yeah I know I'm somebody
Yeah.
else's channel.
And
I be
even
trying.
after that, when Kanan played, it was like, all right, gangster, and closed the
Yeah,
door.
that's
And
what I'm
he's
saying.
looking at
Yeah.
him like, what?
He gonna see though, boobies. He
Ugly,
He
gonna
gonna
see.
see?
ugly
Yeah, we
nigga.
know
He
that.
gonna see. He gonna
We,
see.
we
Ugly
But
know
that
ass
that.
nigga
scene
TV,
was
what up,
fire. That
man?
scene was fire right there.
Yeah, it
I'm
was.
talking about London Brown. That acting, he did that thing.
He
This
was
Marvin been the
hey,
MVP of this damn
I ain't gonna
season
lie,
so
man.
far.
Let me say
Yeah,
this
for
real
real.
quick. Let me say this real quick. Marvin had that scene, he had a brick by brick moment. He was in the zone.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes.
And it
Speak
seemed like
on
that
that.
was one take.
Yes,
That seemed like that was one take too.
Hmm.
yes,
You
yes.
can't when you do two takes, you ain't gonna get like they be like, man, you gonna have to keep the first take because this is you ain't gonna get no more better than this, dog.
And then
Mm-hmm.
this whole stuff with him and Juke, they building this stuff up with him and Juke. They already been building it for a few seasons, but this season right here, this
Mm-hmm.
is like them locked in.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Really father and daughter, and him telling her, even at the bar at the end, he's telling her, I hate this for you. This is not what I wanted for you.
No, he wanted her to be a singer. He wanted her to
Yeah.
do something great for her life, not
He
him.
was he
Hmm.
was happy when she was doing all that stuff. Like she's getting as far
Mm-hmm.
away from this life as possible. And
Now,
I'm
Right.
happy about that. So
let me say this though. I want to before I forget what Ingrid was saying. I think that's the best Marvin is when he calm and he not he calm and talking.
Yeah.
Because that was the first time I seen it in the whole. Maybe I got to go watch the whole series again later on. But this is the first time him and Rock had a conversation without even she yelling at him or nothing like that. They just had a nice, calm brother and sister relationship conversation. That's the first time I
yeah.
ever heard Rock not yell at Marvin like that.
Mm-hmm.
She yelled at him early in the episode, but
Yeah,
at
she
that
did, but
time when they was chilling, yeah, when they was doing the McDonald's thing, yeah, it was
Well,
just
yeah,
them.
there's one
go
scene. Yeah.
go ahead.
No, I'm saying there's one scene that was funny with I think when they're at the table, right? And then where he was like, uh, let's go to the kitchen. I'm trying to get, she's trying to get like some water, and then Marvin's like, oh, you can just bring the water over here, and he's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
She was thinking about she didn't want to be there because she was
yeah,
still thinking about her brother Lulu. He got shot over
Mm-hmm.
there
Yeah, when
once,
she was
so she
looking at the
ain't.
wall, that's what she zoned
Yeah,
out while he was talking.
yeah.
Now,
you
how
know what I
long
mean.
y'all think it's going to take between Jukebox and Marvin to figure this out, though?
And I think in the next couple episodes,
Episode
Mm-hmm.
4 or 5.
I
yeah,
think five though. I
I
think
think
five.
5, yeah.
This
Mm-hmm.
is kind of dope that they doing it though. Like didn't see Courtney Kemp. I mean, all the Power Book Two Ghost fans and stuff, and all the not. I ain't even try. Well, I'm gonna shut up anyway. This is how you build up build up like, okay, I can't wait for this. No, build it up. Don't just go to it.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, make the
You
people
can't. You
wait.
got to make it realistic. They not just
Yeah,
gonna find out because don't nobody know except for them two, and neither one
Oh,
of them are talking, so they
oh,
gotta investigate it.
oh yeah, I
right.
also have another favorite scene. I think Snap. It was Snaps, Pops, and Unique when they're at that restaurant that they always be at.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
snaps, pops, and
Yeah,
breathe.
remember Snaps had like he had like some he was like a powerful dialogue about like Unique like disappearing. He
He
said like
basically said that he was
yeah,
he
yeah,
I think it was Pops said that
yeah,
he was he pussy out, and Snap said no,
yeah,
no, he just chose to leave. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Which was smart on Unique's part. Like
yeah,
I ain't no wrong with
yeah,
ain't no wrong with you know what I mean, just when it's time to leave, it's time to leave.
And he said, I mean, and it really give you an insight on how Snaps thinks because he ran down everything that could happen. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? And he said it verbatim. You know what I mean? He
yeah,
said every instance that could happen. You can see that he got every different way that it could go down. With first
Yep.
Unique saying he's saying Unique could just be hiding because he did hide for a minute for months on
Yeah.
end, and everybody they thought that he was gone while he was taking apart everybody's life. And then he also said, but he also could have just got smart because he's not stupid and just found
Yeah.
out, you know what I mean, he was on the chopping block and got out of the way real fast. So man, you can see that dude, he goes he goes deep with
Yeah,
it.
he a thinker,
yo,
man.
yeah,
He is a thinker, bro. He don't.
yo.
Yeah, we.
Wait a minute.
I'm a.
Every
What's up?
possible situation. He thought of every possible situation of why Unique would be out of the picture right now.
Wait a minute. What's
Uh-huh.
going on with OT? He okay?
Uh, I
I mean,
think
y'all ain't got to
I
tell me
think
if it's something personal, but
I think it was last week he had me and Brilla was on. He had said he had a stroke, but he in
what?
rehab and stuff like that.
oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Oh
rehabbing
my
right now.
god!
Yeah. I'm gonna get.
Oh
I ain't heard
man!
nothing. I ain't heard nothing yet, but I'm
Yeah,
gonna
please reach out and
ask.
and
Yeah,
say that y'all asked about him. Oh my god! I'm
yeah,
sorry to hear that.
He reached
yeah,
out, said he was
yeah,
okay. I got a message from him like 3 4 days ago when he said he was all right. You know what I mean? He was just thanking everybody for, you know what I mean, looking out and
I didn't even know.
shouting him
First, I'm
out.
hearing about it. So if y'all talk, so
yeah.
tell him I just asked about him. You
Okay,
know,
okay,
oh,
okay.
anything we can
mhm,
do, let us know. Damn, I'm
He
sorry to
said,
hear that.
yeah,
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. He said when Snaps was saying you need dip, yeah, yeah. He did though. He was just basically saying that. Don't be surprised if he come. You know what I mean? Not. I don't even want to say because I think he not nobody. I mean, people think he coming back. He was like, he didn't he not no sucker. No, he knew it was like okay, it's time for me to just go ahead and lead the game the right way. That's what
Mm-hmm.
Naps was basically saying. He actually didn't
Yeah.
call him a pussy. He actually said it was smart.
No, he corrected Pops on that. He was
Yeah,
like,
he
"Nah,
did.
yeah. Like that.
I don't think that's the case."
Yeah, like like what he said, like the dialogue was fire, and that like he was like saying like the Grim Reaper. He didn't want to bow to the Grim Reaper no more and some shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
went through every possible scenario.
yeah,
And that's why I said that's we could see how his mind thinks because he
yeah,
was like, okay, this could have happened or
yeah,
this could have happened, or it could just be that he got out the game for real, because he knew all the cards were stacked
I
against him.
mean, it does happen. Not
Yeah,
everybody stay in the game, go to jail, but some people do just say, "Look, after a while, I know it's over for me." You
Yeah.
know, and he lost his crew.
Hmm.
It was just it was nothing there for him in New York.
But that's why I said Rock's play was masterful because, and like we was talking about last night, yeah, it could come back to bite her if they find them two dudes that did it and they talk. But if that don't happen, the play just makes everybody still wonder: is he still around? Yeah, was it him?
right.
Was it the dudes retaliating that because y'all dropped one of their boys in the beginning of the episode? nobody is going to know what really happened. So the block is hot. Number one. Number two, you got everybody scrambling like, what's really going on? Who did it? Who is retaliating against us? Who? And they're gonna have to really stomp the streets to find out what happened.
Right. It's actually smart that she did that because it kind of messes up. Breeze had to go back to the drawing board because that since they did that, they ain't gonna be able to sell on that block right now because it's hot.
Yeah, it's shut down. Yeah,
Yeah,
So
it's
now,
hot.
so
That's two. That was like in 2 days. Somebody got dropped on that block in 2 days,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Also,
back
So
to
like,
that
back.
Unica's
So
done. It's over.
yeah,
He's gone probably down south, and even if he gonna still be in
yeah.
the game, he ain't gonna be in the game in New York. He's somewhere else. He's doing his
also,
own thing. Yeah.
I
Oh,
also
this.
like the scene when Marvin was talking with the pastor, and then the pastor was like, because you know how in the pastor they be like, oh, forgiveness, you gotta go, like search for that forgiveness, and then and then you just see Marvin like with the great acting. He's like, oh, I can't find like peace until I found out who took my brother down, and
mhm.
then yeah, yeah,
I don't know that stuff. All Marvin, this season really hit home, especially with Marvin.
yeah,
It hit home for me because if you ain't
yeah,
lost a brother, like a baby brother,
yeah,
you know, what I mean, you not. I mean, you gonna have some type of understanding, but I get it. I really,
yeah,
really get it. That this season and Marvin, how he's going it, that his whole demeanor, his character, how he's playing it, it just speaks to me, bro.
yeah,
Yeah, and yeah, unless you have actually lost a sibling like that or something, you're
yeah,
not gonna really get it. I can sympathize,
yeah.
but I have not lost a sibling, so I can. I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
so,
I've lost the uncle, but so I can like, I mean, I know how it feels to like lose like a loved one. So
Yeah,
yeah,
oh
yeah. I
yeah, we
never
all
lost.
lost loved ones, but not a
yeah,
Yeah,
sibling. That's the difference,
yeah,
you
Yeah,
yeah.
know.
it's
Not
different.
not
It's
not not
different.
now. We all lost them. Now I don't know about losing no brother, but I had lost my father though, so it's a different
Yeah, that's
situation.
yeah.
I mean, they all gonna hit different. Losing a mother
Yeah,
is gonna hit different than losing a father.
Lose-
Losing the father
yeah.
is gonna hit different than losing a
Yeah,
sibling
Hmm.
absolutely,
because you
absolutely.
got different relationships with each one. So
Yeah,
you,
And that was his baby brother. You know what I
you'll
mean?
yeah,
Like,
and
you'll
that's what I'm
support.
saying. And losing a baby brother is
and
it's
even if you
tough,
don't have
bro.
a good relationship with them, but when they gone, you can't even patch up nothing. It's gone. It's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll you'll support. Get that troll out of here.
yeah,
Yeah, I
man. I
can't
try to
block. Yeah, I can't block. It got to be something.
every time
Like this
every
person is
time
on
I
my page every time I go live. I don't know
Like
who the
because
hell
every
it is.
time I try to block him, it say error or whatever like
I know.
that,
I get the
man.
same
So
thing. Tamika had
Whoever
the
that
same problem.
is, y'all need to get a fucking life, bro.
Yeah,
yeah, man.
yeah.
Really, you really need to get a life. If this is
Yeah,
what you
they're the
do for
clowns.
fun,
for
then
fun,
you
like
need to get a life, bro. You need to go touch grass. Your life is pitiful.
They be
You
over
know what
there
I
with
mean?
Reed. They be with Tamika. They be
Yeah,
with Detroit. They be with. They go around to all the people. So and it's
you
some.
really need to get something going for yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Because
man. And it be coming, and I'm
this
like,
ain't it.
it be no. I'm gonna say
Yeah.
it, man. I'm not gonna say no. I'm gonna leave it alone. But he always come around with two certain three people
That
always
you
in the
you
chat.
yes. It's when one or two people. I ain't gonna mention no names. As soon as they enter the chat,
Yeah,
this clown shows up. Yeah. So.
yeah, man. So
Mhm.
I ain't getting no life from me, but from us. Like another thing, Jukebox is playing nice game for me though. Like I watched it like 3 times.
yeah,
I kind of like what she doing. To be honest with you,
I love it.
I like what
yeah.
she doing, man. I
Oh,
actually love what this woman is doing right now.
how long is she gonna keep on stringing Garcia around before she take him up out of here?
It's gonna
Until
be a
she get the
minute.
information to what she want.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. Garcia, and I don't even. I think Garcia is going to switch up because once he find out how she really get down,
Mm-hmm.
and he right now he's playing it like she's just a little kid that don't know nothing. She might be in doing a little something he don't know. He ain't met the
Yeah,
real Juke yet.
yeah, ugly ass. He
Yeah, he be in mines too, ugly. I mean, he
Yeah,
be in like he
yeah,
be in
yeah,
man.
he
most
showed up in
lot
mine
of
too, my
people's
comments. Yeah,
chats though, not
and
just
he
Detroit's. A
he
lot of
showed
people.
up in my comments and was like, "Oh,
Mhm.
stop saying I'm this and that," and
But
then
I got
he
a pretty
sounded
good.
I
more
don't even respond to him.
yeah,
I try to
Like I
delete him. I can't block him for
yeah,
some
like I
reason.
told Inga, I got a pretty good idea who it is. It's actually down to three people at
Mm-hmm.
this point. Every time
I,
these
Yeah,
certain three
I
people
narrowed
come
it
up
down
in
to maybe
here,
two, but
maybe two or
mm,
three. I'll
Yeah,
let you know behind the
they be
scene.
snitching on themselves.
Yeah, they do though.
exactly.
Pinpoint know
Soon
what
as
I'm
they
talking
pop up,
about.
then all of a sudden here come the person. Yeah, so
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
right.
yeah. It's because I'm gonna be honest with you.
Mhm.
If it happened next week, the person that y'all would know who the person I'm talking about because I'm gonna sit there and
Yeah, I'm
block
about
him.
to block one or two people that I'm real serious. I'm about to block them, and I don't care if they be upset. They,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
noticed that when they pop up in my chat, they was just there
Mm-hmm.
last night at 1 o'clock in the morning. Every time, and Tamika don't bother nobody. How they over there
But
with
all
Tamika?
the only thing about that is you gonna block that tag, and then they're gonna make another one, so they just
Y-
won't be able to have
Yeah,
their real tag in your chat, and then
yeah,
they
that's
just gonna
true.
be they just
what's
gonna have a
up? What
troll
up?
tag. The
I
real
know,
thing
and
is,
I
like
ain't
I
got time
said,
to be going through all
they
that.
just
I
No,
need
no,
to
no.
get a life, bro. Whoever,
Right,
and we know who's doing it. Look, I got it.
right.
I'm telling you straight out, get a life, man. You know what I mean? Go do something with your life. You know what I mean? Because
right.
obviously you down
What up,
bad.
lady?
You down real bad right now. If that's what you do. If this is what you doing for entertainment and just going to different pages. If you got that type of time on your hands, man, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? Just get it over with, bro.
Yeah,
Just
man.
get on out of here. You know what I mean? You ain't made for this life no more, man. If
Right.
that's what you're doing, and that's what your life is about. If this is what your life has come to, you ain't got no life.
Yeah, you
And,
said, yeah.
and I'm
What
not
about
about to
y'all
sit
Super
like
there.
this?
sad.
Y'all like this
Uh,
question that Suburban Jones gave?
where? Let me see. If your son was accidentally live your brother, would you cover it up? For me, depending on the age, if he's like Kanan's age, I'm, see. This is different
It ain't
because
covering up
as
nothing.
a man not covering up. A woman is different because they love their son, and a mother and a son relationship is totally different than son and father.
But that's the
So
difference. Yeah, go
that's the
ahead. I got
difference.
something for that.
No, go ahead.
Nah, finish up, bro. Do what you
Oh,
say. What you
for
say.
as a if it was the dad, if it was me, no, I ain't covering up. But I know if it's the mother, she is gonna cover it because it's totally different.
Yeah, I have a son. Mamas, we do. I mean, for the mothers in the chat that got sons, we do. Do a lot of BS for our son. Yeah, it's nothing like the relationship between a mom and their son. It's nobody can break that. It's a crazy bond. But I think in this case, if I was Rock, she shouldn't cover up for Kanan. She shouldn't. She shouldn't have covered it up. But I mean, what was your thought, Booby? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to
Nah,
step up.
I want y'all to cook. I want y'all to cook, bro. Because what I'm
Yeah.
saying is this whole. I don't. I mean, I don't know if I know it's a couple people that do. I look at this whole series as like a social experiment. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? It to me because you look at it from it's entertainment at the end of the day, and it's great writing. You know what I mean? It's good entertainment. Don't get
Mm-hmm.
it twisted. I look at it for that too. But I'm
Yeah.
looking at it from the social aspect too. You got a mother that's covering up for her child with whatever he's doing. He is the worst child, period. You feel me?
I'm sorry, I'm
Nah,
laughing at this comment RC said, get you some trim and get out your mama's base.
yeah,
That
for
shit was
real, for
Yeah,
funny.
real.
I just
You need to do something.
yeah.
You really need to do something. And
I
if
know
it's
that's
who I
right.
think it is that say they got a chick, then
Yeah.
she must be fucking somebody else because you got too much time on your hands.
You got too much
Um
time. Yeah, but go
but
ahead with you were
like
saying.
I was saying, I look at it socially. You know, what I mean, you got a lot of single mothers out here
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
that cover up shit for they kids
Mm-hmm.
that be out here doing a whole bunch of stuff, and then when they get hemmed up and they body, oh, he was such a good kid. No, no, the hell he wasn't, and you know he wasn't. But just because he was your kid in your eyes, he can't do no
Mm-hmm.
wrong.
Oh, my
But they out,
baby.
but it's a whole bunch. My baby, exactly, my baby.
Yeah.
But your
Hmm.
We
baby
didn't
done
see
laid
that on
down.
the
I don't know
news
how
every
many
day.
people. But soon as he get laid down, then he's he was he had so much going for him, or he was
Yeah,
going.
he was a
He
good
has
kid.
had so many possibilities that he could get out of here, man. He was a demon, and you already knew he was a demon because he was doing stuff on the streets, and that goes for a lot of these single mothers out here. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't think a lot of people looking at it like
Yeah.
that, but this
No,
is
no,
really
you're
social
right.
commentary
You're right.
for them people. It's like, look, you got people, a lot of single mother. I don't need no man. I'm like, I don't need this and this and that. And we know how strong and you know what I mean, how strong will Rock is, just like a
You
lot of
you
these
Mm-hmm.
single
you
mothers
you
out
yeah,
here.
you are so
And
right.
she's doing the same thing that they be doing. But he got locked up,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? They're not him, but you got kids out here that been locked in and out of lockup, all this other stuff, in and out of gunfights, shooting and this and that, doing a whole bunch of shit. But their mom is going back them with all that bullshit that they've been doing. And it's just
Mhm.
like that shit that be going with when people be saying, you know what I mean? You got to take responsibilities the same way you take responsibility for being a single mother and your son getting the NBA or getting to the NFL. I did
Mhm.
that. I did that. I raised him. You got to take responsibility for these too. Because yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
did that. You raised him. And he's a fucking demon.
You got to
So
deal with it.
and
Yeah.
that's the aspect that a lot of people don't take away from this. But
You right.
I look at the story as a whole. You feel me?
No, you right.
Yeah.
You right. You are so right on that.
That's 100%, man. Like, so me personally, I ain't going. You want to? You grown? You want to do stuff like that? See, you out the house. I'm not about to cover up you for nothing. I'm gonna let my brother whoop your ass because
They should
Uncle
have
Mark.
been Lulu and Marvin when back in season one when he was talking slick out the mouth. They should have
Hmm.
really. They should have been jacked him up and threw him against the wall. They should have took him out
Mm-hmm.
in the backyard and gave him a 2 piece and a biscuit. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
They should have been beat his tail. That's from season one when he was talking smart.
See, you know why I hate to do this, but I gotta give him his credit. I'm talking about the character Ghost. When he did to Tariq when Tariq was asleep, he said, since he put the gun right to his face, since you want to sit there and be a drug dealer and do all this the stuff you're doing, I'm gonna
Hmm.
treat you like somebody in the street.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He even tried to put hands on Tariq. To be honest with you, but Tasha stopped it.
Try to
Hmm.
stop it. Yeah.
But
You know what I mean? So
he needed it
he
bad for real. He needed
He
it
needed
bad for real.
bad too.
Yeah.
He needed just as bad too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You're right.
he
but
did get beat with the bag of oranges
but
too.
Tariq is more structured.
The
You
bag of
hear what I'm
orange.
saying? Tariq is more structured and
Tariq
came, you
got
know what I
more
mean?
structure because he was the way he was raised prior to
Because
him
he
getting into the, you
because
know,
he
he
because he had a father figure in his life.
right,
Hmm.
right, right.
And
That
I hate to
plays a
do that.
big part.
I'm going here with this. You know when the structure stopped when he had a chicken head hood rat mother that
Yeah.
sat there and put plants and oh my god I'm gonna say it, man, every time if I see this a lot every time a woman don't get along with they husband no more. Everything goes to shit sometimes because they sit there and play. Well, your daddy ain't nothing. Your daddy ain't nothing. Then they start
Hmm.
putting that in their son's ear and they
Hmm.
mind, and then they
But
start to
you lay
believe
with the
it.
nigga if he ain't nothing. Why you lay with him down?
And then Tariq started
Yeah.
Yeah,
saying shit like, "Oh, my mom was the mastermind behind."
right. You know, I'm just saying
Yeah.
from the fact.
Knowing
I'm
damn well she wasn't, but that's that emotion. You know what I mean? That's that emotion. They transferred all their emotions onto their kids.
but this is Tasha fault for doing that. As soon as he didn't want to be with Tasha, or whatever, the whole situation went down the drain.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because he everything was going good until
Because
that's it
before all
until
that
what
went
happened.
down, he loved his dad.
Right,
Exactly.
right. Mm-hmm.
Loved him. You know what I mean? But then all that went down, and now all of a sudden, you know what I mean? It's that whole no, you got to choose sides between your mother and your father. No, you ain't got to choose sides because you not in that relationship. You not in that marriage. You are just an outsider when it comes to the marriage. You are
Hmm.
insider when it comes to them being your parents, but when it
I
comes to
didn't choose no
their
sides when my
relationship,
parents
you're an
broke up.
outsider.
I didn't choose no sides when my parents broke up. I was a teenager.
No,
I
you're
didn't choose
not
no
supposed
sides.
to. That's the whole thing. This
Yeah.
whole thing with them choosing sides, and then like he was saying, with Tasha basically, you know, what I mean, browbeating him and you know, pushing, trying to pull him in her direction to make him hate Ghost, and saying all, and that's another thing. Like I said, I love the social. I watch Power I watch it at a different. I look at it differently. You know what I mean? Like I said, I watch it like everybody else, but I look at it as a social commentary as well with these mothers, you know what I mean, turning they kids against the fathers. And this happens in real life. Just like we talking about. This happens all every day.
It does.
D Weed,
Every
you got
single
that
day, this happens, bro.
you got that wrong. Tommy ain't no mama, but he hate his mama. He
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
just
hated
sorry.
his mom.
And
You know what I mean? Like
his mom wasn't
He used
even
to cuss
a
his
good.
mother out all the
he used
time.
to cuss his
His
mama
mom
mom.
wasn't even responsible either.
Nah,
No,
she
she
Right.
was
wasn't
a
doing. He
she
was
was a
taking care of the
dope
house. So
Yeah.
after a
He
while, he
wasn't.
was taking care of the
she was
household. She
on
wasn't
coke
taking
all
care
the
of
time.
nothing. He was taking care of her at a young age,
He was
and we
taking
gonna
care
see
of her.
that. We gonna see that.
Yeah.
Right.
He even
And
said at
then
a young age, remember he was like at a young age he had to go steal food.
well, actually,
Mhm.
he was taking care of his mom, but Ghost was him taking care of her too because he ended up living with him.
Yeah, but him and Ghost was taking. She wasn't taking care of nothing. She had the crib because she was the older
Excuse me.
one, but he was the
Hmm.
one that was funding everything. He took care of everything, just like he always took care of her when they got older. He was paying her bills. He was doing all that stuff. So
Right.
you know what I
Now
mean?
when it comes to Tariq, when it before Tasha made him flip, he was more of a daddy's boy. To be honest with you,
Exactly.
you know what I mean. So it's a tough situation, man.
She used that, just like a lot of parents use that against the other parent. They use their kids against them, and that's what she did. Her vindictiveness made her use Tariq against him, and him being young and not really know what's going on. She just took full advantage of it.
We about to see in
She
Origins
should have
though
been
how
spending
smart
more
she
time
is.
worrying about her daughter before her daughter
Mhm.
got taken. Like she ain't spend they ain't spend no time with the daughter.
She should have been
Neither one
taking
of them.
time with all of them, but she was so busy ripping and running and doing what she wanted to do.
Oh yeah, and I
Even
forgot
when they
about the little
wasn't
baby.
together,
Ain't nobody was spending
the
time with her.
the grandmother was taking care of them for real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Well, let's get
yeah,
40 people up in this boy. But then another thing, like
hit that
Jukebox
like
and
button.
yeah,
Yeah.
hit that like button about
Yes,
Jukebox.
y'all.
Jukebox and Marvin, their relationship was rocky. But one thing I got to give Marvin's a true definition of a good father. People gonna be like, "Oh, how he gonna do that? How you gonna say that when he, season one?" This is the thing, and I might be on my island by myself, but you can't be much of a bad father, too much of a bad father when the mother leave and you still clothing her and she's still with you. Now, is he the
Mhm.
best father in the world? No, at that point he wasn't. But like he's told Jukebox mama, like nigga, you left.
Yeah, he did the best he
I
could do.
stayed.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Even if he came from, she ended up living with Rock a couple times. He still could have been like, that ain't my daughter. When he got out, he came and was a father again.
Yeah.
And he knew he
And
messed up. You know what I mean? That's the
yeah,
biggest thing. He knew even after that happened. As soon as that happened, that scene that we talking about. As
hmm
soon as that happened, right after that, he knew. He knew in his heart, I fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. No, I ride with
And
him
he
a
tried
lot
to
more.
make he did everything he could to make it better from that moment on.
Yeah, I did not like
right.
what he did, but I like how he transitioned and changed.
What
Yeah.
you ain't like he did.
Oh, well, when he got into the fight with a jukebox back
He
early
should
on,
have never
but
put his hands on, but she should have never spit on him though.
yeah, they both was
Uh-huh.
wrong.
Yeah,
Everybody
they
was wrong. I'm
exactly.
saying, but I
Yeah.
didn't like as the father that he
She
did
was
that.
more wrong than he should have never beat her up like she was no dude off the street. I mean, hit her like a
Yeah,
dude
I
off the
didn't
street.
like that. I didn't like that part. Yeah.
But let's be honest though. If at that point,
'Cause-
if I would have spit on my mother and my pops at her age, they would
Oh
have
no,
beat
well,
the
my
dog shit
father
out of
did
me
it to
too.
me when I was 16. I ain't spit on nobody, but I balled up my fist like I was going,
That's
fight.
spitting on
And my
somebody is
father grabbed
worse.
me and threw me up against my china cabinet. He said, "I put your whole
When
head
you,
through this thing."
I feel like
If
when you
you
spit on some,
if I
when
show
you
father short
spitting,
head.
I don't care what nobody say. Spitting on somebody
Oh, that's
is
worse.
worse
That's
against
far
getting
worse.
punched on and slapped.
Yeah.
Because when somebody spit on you, that mean they don't care nothing about you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's that. Yeah, they both was wrong. Everybody was wrong. She definitely was wrong too.
Yeah.
But how he carried it about her coming out being gay and all that he took it too far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I see this kind of thing in my family where people, blow up with stuff like this. But however,
He ain't
but I
really
like
know
the
nothing about it though, to
transition
be
how he
honest with you.
changed. I like the transition how he changed, and there they got a great relationship.
Exactly. That had to happen. It ain't have to happen like that, but they had to have it out in order
And it
for them
does
to.
happen in real families, in black families.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for
That's why I
sure.
like the writing because it happens in black people. People not try to sugarcoat where we're talking about in the early late 80s, early 90s. Everybody
Yeah.
wasn't accepting the stuff like they may be now. So
Mhm.
it's a people gotta get their head out of the
Exactly.
they can't think about 2025, 2026. You gotta
Nah,
think
they
about how it
can't.
was in the 80s and 90s.
And
So
that's why I like it, because they showing you uncut raw how it was. And
Yeah.
it wasn't no sugarcoating, ain't none of that. You know what I mean?
yeah,
All this whole
yeah.
stuff about everybody being sensitive now to every little
I
thing.
hate that shit.
It wasn't like that.
Nah.
It shouldn't be like that, but it is, you know what I mean? Because you got a lot of these just sensitive crybaby people
Oh, it's
nowadays.
a lot of
Have this
Mm-hmm.
victim
especially the
mentality.
women. It's mostly the women. It's mostly the women.
This
You
whole
know.
victim mentality is crazy, and that's why the people that's doing what they doing, the powerful people that's doing what they doing, are able to get away with it because ain't nobody got no fucking backbone no more. But we ain't even gonna get into that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation. You
Let
know,
me ask you a
I done got in trouble with the ladies, because I be siding with y'all fellas sometimes. But it is, but when they wrong, I gotta say they wrong, you know.
Shit, everybody
that
want to
is
be a
true.
victim, so you know what I mean. They
Mm.
treating people like victims. Like, okay,
That is true, man. What about my man Breeze though? He up there giving wire type vibes, like he trying to get these corners, man.
Y'all,
Oh
he's
yeah,
gonna
like
take out
yeah,
pops
yeah.
and snaps. Snap, crack, and pop. He gonna take them out because he gonna want to be in
Yeah,
charge. Watch Breeze be the one to take them out. I mean, at least that's
yeah.
what I foresee
He
oh
gonna
happening.
yeah,
have to
he
take.
already made it known that he's tired of them, and in so many words, you can see every time he even links with them, you can see his disdain grow a little bit more and
Uh-huh.
more and more because he don't want to. He's tired of taking orders from people.
And then he
Yeah.
mentioned something about
He's
that the old
yeah,
heads got to go.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he
Hmm.
told
said that.
Kanan
And,
that.
and
Hmm.
some, yeah, then he mentioned something like that. Yeah, so
He said that twice. He said that in
Yeah,
episode 2, and he said it in episode 3. He means what he's saying. We've been saying this.
yeah,
I know me
Mm-hmm.
and Detroit in the chat. We've been talking about this even before the season started. Like, he don't want nobody around. You know what I mean? He just told him it's time for the young guns to
right.
take charge. I mean, that happens in the criminal organization. Is just what it is. The young bucks
That
are going
happens
to
all the time.
rise, and they're
That's
going
right.
to get the old heads out of the way. That's just how it
Right.
happens.
It's how it is. It's how it is.
So
And watch that's I predict that's gonna happen. I'm saying maybe around like about episode 7 or something. He gonna get
It
mhm,
the
might be six. It might
maybe
be six
six,
or
maybe
seven.
mhm.
six. Maybe six. Yes. I'm sorry. I think I talked over Jeremiah. I apologize.
Mm,
no, no, I was just saying I was just referring to that scene where he was like, "Yeah, we gotta get these old heads out the way." Yeah,
He
Mm-hmm.
meaning too, Kanan. I
yeah.
mean, he already said Kanan
Mhm.
can have unique,
Corners,
block or the corners or
and
whatever like
Mhm.
that.
he'll help them
Yep.
with the bike
T-
guys.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
task gonna help with
Yep.
that. Task ain't
yeah.
liking that, man.
Or yeah,
Yep.
and then
Oh,
Kane gonna take
Taz
him
gone.
out. That,
And
yeah,
he a pack.
yeah,
Taz is a pack.
Look, Moochie said to me, she was on my live on Tuesday, and she said they already got the toe tag written out for Taz. And I said, you got that right. The toe
Taz is
tag is already written out for that dude. It's just a
every
matter of
season
time.
they give you you get free bodies, and he's this season's free body.
Yeah,
You know what I
yes.
mean?
Yes, you're right.
Before the free body was the little short dude, we knew he was gonna be a pack. You feel
Oh,
me?
and,
The one that
Early
was
Tyler
OC or
last
whatever his
season.
name
Yeah,
is. The dude
OC,
OC, Early Tyler was
Early
another
Tyler.
pack.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
And
certain people that you already know is going to be a free body before the end of the season is
he
coming
want
up.
he a free body. He a free
Yeah.
body.
D Wiz,
Hmm.
season
D
one.
Wiz is straight up. We knew he was out of here in season.
See,
I mean
that was season
episode
one.
2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When he was talking too much.
He
We
was
knew he was
talking
Right,
too
going.
much, man.
right.
But
The
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Rock
there's certain
lined that
people
up.
that they give you every episode of every season. They going to give you some people that be like, okay, they're only here to get murked.
Right.
They get a little bit of story. We're gonna give them a little bit of storyline, but their job to be on the episode is to get. I mean, on the season is to get murked. You're only here for that specific reason. That's
You're
it.
right. You're right. You're
You ain't
absolutely
So
gonna
right.
let me ask you anybody. So if they execute, I'm talking about like let me see if they execute the season the right way because they look like they're on a good team. If nobody really, I mean, like we know Seth's supposed to about it here, but if everybody just sit there, Marvin go to jail, and Rock don't end up leaving, will anybody be satisfied with that ending? Because that's the final chapter
Wait a minute,
of
wait a minute. Say
this.
that one more time about the
I
ending.
said Snaps and Pops. My bad. Snaps and Pops end up dying.
Uh-huh.
The final up out of here. Let's
Okay.
say if Marvin goes to prison. Let's
Okay.
say if Rock end up leaving, she don't get she not dying or she don't go to jail. Would you be happy with that story?
Nah, I'm not good with that.
Yeah, Booby said, what you
Why
say? What
why
you
you ain't
said
happy
last
with
night?
it?
You said you'll throw the whole series away. I was like,
Yeah,
the
I'm throwing the
whole
whole series
series.
away after the
Can't
series.
throw
The,
this.
the series is only as good, and we know this. We let's not be biased on nothing. A
Okay.
series is only as good as how it ends.
Well, I
True.
mean, I
Okay.
would have that is true, but if it wraps everything up, despite if you don't like it, like I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't like the ending of The Wire or Marlo being free because I thought he was that was whack to me, but I still love the series though. I'm not gonna throw it away.
Yeah, I love the series, but yeah, he should have died. He
He
should
should
have
have
died.
died, and
Yeah.
I'm not
He
the only one
did,
that's saying
but he
it.
did die.
He didn't know Marlo didn't die.
He no, he died in the streets. Marlowe's,
No,
you got to
I'm talking
realize.
about
I'm looking at it.
nah,
I'm
Hold
talking
up,
about
bro.
nah.
I'm
he
looking at
should
it
have been
different
gone
ways.
just like
You
Snoop
talking
was
about he
gone.
should
Yeah,
have physically been gone, but that's the thing. Marlo not having his name ring bells, and Marlo not being the king or being able to wear the crown, or people being scared of him,
he did.
was his
He
power. That's how he lived. He
nah,
had to live with
man.
talking down to people. You know what I mean? Like the security guard. Oh, you want it to be one way, but it's not that way. All this other stuff.
There's the other
That's
way.
how he
Yeah.
lived. His whole
Mhm.
mindset was, as long as I can talk down to people and I can wear the crown and people are scared of me and I can order people around and I can do this and I can do that. That was his life. They killed that for him. They said you could never touch the streets again. And we already know he's not
I'm
going to
sweet.
survive in that
I got
business. They're going to eat him alive just like they did Stringer. So he did die. He didn't die physically, but you know what I
He
mean, streetwise
let me say this.
and just in respect level, he died.
Hey, West Coast Barbara. I'm gonna let Inga cook as long as she wants. I gotta say this. I got you know what I mean me, Paperboy, no disrespect to you, and Inga, no disrespect to you, Jeremiah.
okay.
You probably heard the stories.
Yeah.
But in the 80s in DC and Detroit, it's a crack era, especially in Detroit. I
Right.
have uncles and know people that has been low tier drug dealers and they
Mm-hmm.
was kind of high tier drug dealers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Then I was talking to one of them today. He was saying the way how the wire to him went, that ain't, he said you could tell that's TV because a person like that would have been knocked off. He said either he said basically you'd have been dead or you going to jail. He said it is some drug dealers that he know that end up getting out the game. Nah, they
Mm-hmm.
got out the game and being not making that fast money and you know what I mean, like working a regular job. And he says there's some drug dealers that got away with catching a couple by. He said that's just how the game goes.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some people that you know what I mean end up getting wrapped up by the feds like Meach or
Mm-hmm.
Rafer Evers and stuff like that. So the
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
fact
Mm-hmm.
that like the Wire story, I love the Wire, but Marlo's story for real street niggas would say that's not how it would go. The same way you saying you want Rock to die, the same way how I feel about Marlo.
I feel
Marlo
I
should
get.
have
I'm
should have
not. Hey,
went.
bro. I'm agreeing with you to a certain extent. I
Okay,
get what you're saying, but all I'm
okay,
saying is that Marlo's death was not physical. Marlo's
okay.
death
I get you.
was internal because that's how he gained his strength. That's the only way he wanted to live his life. Even at the end on the last scene that we seen Marlo, he ain't have no respect. I mean, the youngins tried to stab him.
Right,
You
I
feel
mean,
me? And he
I
stepped
do
away
agree with
like they
you.
was like he was like, you know who I am? And they was like, hell no, we don't care who you is. And
I
that right
right.
there is
I
death to him.
I know. I agree with you. You are not wrong
You're
in
not
what
wrong
you're
at
saying
all.
because taking everything from Franklin, for instance, taking everything from him killed him.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? So that wasn't a physical death, but he pretty much was dead. He was
Yeah,
yeah,
done. I do
yeah.
basically.
get that. I'm not saying you're wrong, but
You the Walking
but
Dead after that,
but we do
basically.
know that they are drug dealers who sometimes just walk away. I mean, we know some that walk away and nothing happened, but a case like Marlo, he probably should have. They could have
Marlo's
easily
gonna
had
be.
killed him. They could
You
have
know who
killed him.
Marlo? You know who Marlo gonna be? And I don't mean to interrupt you. Marlo's gonna be that dude that's sitting on the stoop later on in life, talking about what he used to be, because he's never able to do that again.
But that's
He's
what I
never gonna
tried
be
to
able
say
to do
about
that.
Franklin, and a lot of y'all was mad
Mm-hmm.
because they said, "Oh, he should have got
Not
taken
me.
out or ran away with $70-something million." And I'm like, no, they
It
all
was a
got you.
pipe
Go
dream. Of
outside.
course,
You go
people
outside
want
and
him to
I'm
win.
on the
Everybody
corner.
want
Used
him
to
to
be there.
win.
Yeah,
But
yeah. Of course, we want him to win, but I like that they wrote it where
yeah,
like almost close to real life as possible.
you
And
gotta
I
be
feel
realistic. You
and
gotta
I
be
feel and
realistic
I'm
about it.
and
So
I'm
yeah, he's not
But
gonna take
but
all
Rock,
that away,
go
especially
ahead,
with
going
the
go ahead.
CIA. He wasn't gonna
Go
win.
but
go
going back to
ahead.
Rock, if you say so, if she don't get taken out, then you pretty much throwing the whole thing away. She could get away. I think she's gonna go to prison. I don't think she's gonna just ride off in the sunset.
I
I really
think
think
out
she
of
might
Rock
go
and
to prison.
Marvin, one of them is gonna get murked and one is gonna go to prison. Me personally, that's what I think.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm
Okay,
not
we're
saying
gonna put a pin on that one because when we get down to the end, I would love to see how. I am curious on how those two endings are going to be. We already know
I'm
about
a
Jukebox and Kanan. I want to know
I'm a let me
how
say
their
this one
ending
more
going to
time,
go.
Angel, before you get to you get to cook or anybody. I mean, this is on Paperboy Capital Buck. I 100% agree with you. No debating about Marlo stripping from his powers. We're not going to even go back to that. But that's what I was trying to say last night about Rock. I'm saying they're gonna strip her from her powers. What I mean, but we know her part. What she want to do is be over. She wants to be the queen. She don't take no for no, no, no. Every time, like I told Ingo on the phone, everything she did since season one. Okay, get this business. It worked for a while. Then they stepped on it. Then she did it again. Then they stepped on it. Right now, she got this going. Everything she tried to build, it don't last long. This time, this is her
Mm.
last thing. This is the last thing she could come up with. If this fails, she could never do this again because everything she did has failed. And
Yeah.
they about to strip her from her powers. She's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna have no family no more. That's when her brother's gone.
Yeah, because
Her
I think
son
if
don't want
Marvin
nothing to do with
go,
her.
Yeah.
yeah, if
Jukebox son
Marvin
already don't
gone,
like her.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then
So
Yeah.
And then the bodyguard's out of there.
yeah,
yeah, so she in the
she ain't
same
got
predicament. She in the
yeah,
same predicament as Marlo.
I feel you. Hey, you talking
or unique and
Yeah.
unique.
bro,
Yeah,
and
but
you
That
you don't
talking to
have
somebody, bro, and you know this. You of
yeah.
all people know this, Detroit. You talking to somebody that loves Rock's character. I think this
Oh,
is
for
one of the
sure.
best characters ever made on TV. Just because of the dynamics that she has, just because of just how deep and interwoven everything is into the character and in the
Uh-huh.
person playing it. Because Patina is murking this part. But
Oh,
oh
for
hell
sure.
yeah. Yes.
but you know what I mean? And with that said, and I'm talking about even with OG Power, everybody be saying OG Power. I put Raising Canaan above OG Power for me.
Me too.
I
I
don't know
think
how a lot of other people look
Yeah,
at
no,
it, but
if I
Raising Canaan is
Yeah,
better
because
than
I'm with
OG
y'all on
Power.
that.
people
I'm with
think
y'all on that. I'm
because
with y'all.
So
people
OG,
think
yeah.
OG
I've
people
been
think
saying that me and
Raising
Paperboy been saying
Kanan
the
and then
right.
same.
yeah,
OG
For the
Power.
because
fact.
Yeah, I'm
You
with
know
you.
what I mean?
every time I say something, OG they're like they people act like OG Power is like untouchable. Like
Nah,
I've been
that's
saying
just
this
the
since season
uh,
two.
Oh no, when I
When
said
nah.
something to you, Jeremiah, you was talking about OG Power might be better than Fight Lane. We ain't even seen Fight Lane yet. So I said
Yeah,
I
I
was
said
we
you
saying
might
yeah,
be
we
I
jumping the
can't even
gun
call
there.
I
that
We
was
ain't
yet.
saying
seen Fight Lane.
I was saying potential,
Okay.
potential.
we got to
That's why I was
we got
laughing in the chat.
we
I was
got
like,
to we
okay,
got
wait
to
a
I
minute.
think
see.
Fight Land probably gonna be better than Top Boy, but we ain't gonna get into that conversation because
Yeah.
Yeah,
you already know
Oh no.
me and
I can't
Detroit to
wait
be
to
here
see it.
for a minute talking about that. But but
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I'm
I'm
me
good on
saying is
Top
like
Boy.
Me and RC
I
on the same page with y'all.
love it. I love
Yeah,
it. And that's my favorite character, but she gotta go, bro. She done way too much dirt
I agree too. I would
to
love to see her.
survive the
I'd like to see
game. You
her go
feel
out in a
me?
blaze of glory.
She
I would
has
love
to.
that.
She gotta go. You know what I mean? And she's
Marvin get
not
locked
Monet.
up.
We're not gonna sit up there. Monet does not even compare to this chick at all.
Hell no.
So,
Hell no.
you know what I mean? But she done way too much when it comes to scrap, when it comes to even though her moms wanted it, she murked her moms. You know what I mean? What
Mm-hmm.
she did, everything she did to Howard by
Howard.
trying to get his son to murk him and then
Even though
actually
Howard had
murking
to
him
go though.
herself.
Howard had to go.
He
Yeah.
had to go, but
he was going
just
rat on Marvin. He had
but
to
how
go.
she did it, he ain't have to go the first time though. When she set
When
Kanan in
she
motion
tried
to
to get
murk him,
Kane to do. Oh
he
yeah,
didn't
no,
have to go then. But she was trying
not
to get
then.
him out the way to keep her lie,
Right.
to keep her lie alive.
Yeah,
So
I agree.
you know what I mean? With that, how she was treating Lou back in the day, I own you, and all this other stuff. How she just everything she's done, she sit up there, and Kanan is right to a certain extent when you say you doing all this for me, but you also doing all this for you because you want to
Right.
be the top dog.
Mhm.
So you can't put all of that stuff on everything you do is for him. No, because even without him around, you still trying to be top dog. So
Can I
Right.
address,
Right.
can I address this right quick? About
no, do you
he
think?
said nobody was hard enough to go at Marlo. Only one was on
Omar.
Omar, but he
Mhm.
was off the board. But Omar, I mean, let's be honest. No disrespect to Marlo, but when the time Omar died, respectfully, Marlo team was chopping them up bit by bit.
Mm-hmm.
He was losing people. Chris was already, if
Yeah,
I'm
because
mistaken, was
he lost
Mm-hmm.
damn, what was that guy, the big dude? He lost him when they
yeah,
busted to the apartment and tried to uh they was hiding in the apartment, right? And
yeah.
yeah, and they tried,
And
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when he jumped out the window, broke his leg. He ain't had no people then. He had
Yeah,
no people.
he ain't had no people like Marlo. Was already they was already keying on him anyway. Like you got to think
Mm-hmm.
about it. Chris was in jail. Michael Mert Snoop. He was losing people.
Yeah. His
like
power was dwindling. That's what I said before. His
yeah,
power
But
was
Omar
dwindling.
losing people too. Omar didn't have nobody.
And
Omar was
now he
losing
can't
people.
go back. Even if he wanted to, Marlo could not get back on top from where he was when we last seen him because his
No,
whole
no, no, no,
organization had been
no.
It's been
dismantled.
gone.
This
It
man,
was
Exactly.
gone.
they got rid of Cheese because Cheese was a rat and turned on his uncle. So
And
they
Mm-hmm.
And to
Slim
be
Charles had
honest
to get
with
rid
you,
of him.
Omar, and I know people love Marlon, but Omar didn't want no smoke. I mean, Marlon didn't want no smoke with no Omar, man. He had that man
Mm-mm.
shook.
No,
Snoop and all them niggas are scared
no,
of
Yep.
Omar.
And then
they
Michael
were scared
finished
of
him
Omar.
off. Michael
Uh,
finished him off if you really want to be technical
that's a
about
fact.
it,
Got
because
rid
he
of
robbed
Snoop.
his bank. Michael robbed his
Yeah,
bank.
He did,
He
yeah.
ain't have no bread.
Hmm.
that's a fact.
And he hobbling around on a broomstick making a
Yo.
crutch. Remember
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, he ain't had nothing. That's why he was vulnerable when that little boy walked in,
Mm-hmm.
and
yeah.
he was getting a pack of cigarettes. He he didn't pay that little boy no attention. The old Omar would have been paying attention.
And he
But
would be, if
Omar,
they ever bought the wire back, that's who would be in charge.
Mm-hmm.
right. But even
Mm-hmm.
but Omar used to give. I mean, he used to get them niggas. He used to give Marlo and them hell. They crew was scared of him, bro.
Yeah,
Even
Mm-hmm.
Chris
everybody
was.
was. Go
Yeah,
back to
even
the
Chris
beginning
even
when
said
Omar
even
first got introduced. Everybody, Avon and them was scared of him. I mean, or
yeah, Avon was scared of him. And
Mm-hmm.
Chris ain't wasn't scared of nobody, but he was
everybody in
like,
the
bro,
neighborhood when they saw Omar coming.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He
Yeah.
used to rob them. So the fact that and Marlo was already losing. I mean, Omar was gone, but Marlo was losing too. That's why he got up out the game. He got that
Yeah.
money.
Exactly.
He
But
said
you know,
Omar
like I
sold him
said,
twice.
that's the
Yeah.
only reason why I say that Rock gotta go. You feel me? Because she done way too much. And then this right here, this season right here was the last
Okay.
straw. Because you sat
Yeah.
up there and hid lose death from your brother and had him going out there. Yo, he's out there just he's snapping on
Terrorized.
everybody. He's
Yeah.
crashing out fully. No breaks.
Mm-hmm.
He's on crash out mode. So you sent him out on crash out mode. You lied to him. You lied to Juke, even though Juke, she know better and she's gonna try to figure it out. That's why she's playing her to the side. Like, I'm not gonna work for you. I work with my pops. I don't rock
Right.
with you. Because you didn't already show me who you was. And that's somebody that revered her. She loved her Aunt Rock.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? But once she started really figuring out how messy she was, then
Yeah.
she was like, nah, I'm done. You know what I mean? That whole thing with her and Unique and getting pregnant by Unique, that was really like the straw that broke the camel's back with her. That's when she really turned aside. And then when Kanan was, that's why she was on Kanan's side so quick when he was like, yeah, she had her merch, she got something to do with Famous, she got something to do with Crystal. That's why she believed it, because she know, like, nah, you not who I thought you was. I always knew you was dirty. I always knew you
I
was in the game, but I know
I
you
don't
was
agree with
like
this
this.
comment. I don't agree that she gonna take her out. I don't agree.
Nah,
I don't think so.
nah,
No, she might be
nah.
upset with
Mm-mm.
her. But she's not going. Jukebox not gonna take out
Mm.
her
I
aunt.
don't think so. Hit the like button.
Yeah, yeah. Hit the
Yeah.
like button.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hit that like.
No, hit the
Show
like
some
button. But
love.
like, I forget. Show some big love,
The
man. He was
RC
like,
Hey,
said Rock did way too much to survive this series. That's what Booby said.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. RC, you know what I'm talking about, bro.
but to challenge you
You're
on this
not
RC,
wrong though. You're not
hold
wrong,
on, hold on. Let me
but I could see them locking her up or something too.
let me. I'm gonna challenge this though. Yes, she did, but everybody, Ghost did, Tommy did, Leon
Tommy should
did,
have been
Scott.
dead by
Hold
now.
on, let me line. Let me say
I'm
this.
sorry. I'm sorry.
You good? Scully did, Franklin
Hmm.
did, Louis
Yeah.
did,
But we come
all of
on,
them
bro. But we
did.
know that's the show. We know how they do in these shows. But
Yeah,
we know for sure that that's not how it's supposed to go. We know Scully should have murked Leon.
yeah, and
We
Leon should be
know
dead right
Oh
now, but
heck
he's
yeah!
not.
he should have
After
murked Leon
he
or
take out his
Jerome or
wife and
both.
baby.
You feel me? So nah, that would not happen in real life. Them sitting there crying and oh, I forgive you and all that. Nah, that would
No,
not
that
happen,
wouldn't
bro. I'm
happen in
sorry.
real life. Not a guy like Scully.
Nah,
Before when
y'all
we
Right.
first
responsible
got
for his
introduced
daughter
to him.
and his wife getting murked.
That's
No, that's not
that's my
happening.
point. That's my point. Like Franklin, he people say, oh, he a drunk, he lost, but he could. They could argue with that he should be dead. Louis should be dead. She running away, but she should be dead. So when you say she did too much to end the series, there's a whole bunch of people. And me and Engel was talking about the Goodfellas and the Sopranos.
It
They did
is,
a lot
but
of
you know
bad stuff
what?
too.
The only thing I can say about that, bro, and this is being honest, like I was saying last night, you know what I mean? John Singleton was gone. He didn't end that. He would have ended it a completely different way. Let's be real about that off rip. It would not have ended the way it
Mhm.
ended if John
That's probably
Singleton was
true.
alive.
That's probably
So
true.
they skipped over the Bloods and Crip. They skipped over a whole bunch of stuff because people was fluffing it up so that they can keep it going because they wanted to keep his IP and keep that money rolling in. But
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question
this
because
ain't John
they got the
Singleton and
spinoff.
50 Cent is still alive. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
50's not gonna let it go out. He's not letting it go down like that, bro. That's why I love it because he's telling it like it is. Just like I said, the social commentary, he's not shying away from nothing. Even that scene we was just talking about earlier with Jukebox and Marvin. You know what I mean? And that's something that me and me and Detroit was going back and forth over when it before it happened. And I
Yeah, I thought
told
it
him,
wasn't gonna
no, this
happen.
is gonna go down. And he's like, nah, they not gonna show that on TV. They not gonna, bruh.
And believe it.
And it went down. And I told
It
him, like,
did.
this is not your average show. 50 is not gonna let them shy away from nothing. And
Okay, wait a
believe
minute.
it or not, even though he's not on the show no more, he still has some say in how the show goes and how
Yes,
it plays
yes,
out. So
yeah.
he's not gonna let them take no shorts.
And now, okay, so they just say they take her out. Right, they get rid of her, right? Then how? What's that? Then go. Let's go back to OG Power. Kanan gets out of prison. He show up at the print house talking to ghosts and all that. Blah blah blah. He said, "Yeah, no." They asked him to stay for dinner. Said, "No, I can't stay. I'm going to visit my mom's." Where's mom's?
Mhm.
Is she in the cemetery?
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, so if you saying they take her out, then that mean when older Kanan come out of prison telling go, I'm going to visit my mom's. Are they connecting that right? You know, Courtney Kemp wrote that. I don't know if they connecting it because us
I don't even
fans we
think she
remember
wrote that.
that.
She wrote a lot of stuff, but it was a writer's room too. So I don't. I think she probably okayed that, but I don't. I don't think she actually wrote them lines.
Oh,
But
okay.
No, not the line, but they probably somebody else probably wrote that.
yeah,
I mean, I wonder
but
if
yeah,
they remember that the fans, us fans remember that line.
They
We
yeah.
don't watch it
remember.
100 times. So
This is just me because I don't want to get to. I'm gonna start saying some spoilers that I know when episode 6. So I want everybody to enjoy the shit. But I know for a fact that ain't the. I mean, she ain't dying. Now the other thing about her running away, I ain't saying that, but I'm saying her dying. That ain't gonna happen.
But by episode 8,
She
we don't know what's going to happen.
We
I
we
mean,
we we ain't gonna know what happened, but I can tell you she ain't gonna be up out of here though. Now Marlon, on the other hand, he going to jail, bro. You can kind of
I
tell he
believe
going to
that.
You
No,
jail.
know
I
what I
do
mean?
believe that.
In my how I would write it, I would write that Marvin finds out what's going on, and
Mm-hmm.
regardless of how much it's going to hurt him, he murk Rock, and then he go to jail for. He don't even go to jail for that. He might get charged with that, but he's really going to jail for all that stuff that's going down
With,
with Gerald's daughter.
yeah, with
But
the white
yeah,
people he took her.
that's
But
how I would do it.
them
And
white people
even
deserve to die though. Them meth heads, they deserve to
yeah,
go.
and even if she don't go in this, that's the thing because they got Origins coming up next. So who's to say that she don't cross over to Origins and get murked in Origins? You know what I mean? It could happen that way too. I'm not
Did
saying it won't because the story is going to continue after this, but
did
that
Ghost
would
and
be the
Tommy
most
know her?
poetic thing.
Did Ghost and Tommy know Kanan's mother or
Yeah, they
Kanan's
said it. They
family?
said that
They
they
knew
said he
jukebox, but
they knew
They knew
Juba, but he
Jew.
was. They seemed like they kind of knew his mom's a little bit too.
No,
The
I think
way
they knew the legend of his mom's. Nobody, none of them ever said that they was in a
no,
room
I
with them.
remember they knew jukebox. But they didn't say nothing about the brothers.
they ain't
So
say
we
nothing
don't know.
about. But it would. But of course, they wouldn't say
I
nothing
mean, the
about his.
uncles. I meant to say,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, they got to keep the continuity of the show. So him going to see his mom's. I
Mm.
get people saying, okay, well, he went to go visit her, but he just got out of prison himself. He wasn't on
Hey, he
paper,
can't go no
so
wits. Yeah, he couldn't
I
go
mean, he
nothing
wasn't.
no.
If he was on papers, then he wouldn't have been able to visit her. But he wasn't. He did his whole bid. So if that
right.
was the case, he would be able to go
Oh, his
see her.
case got dismissed,
Yeah,
whatever,
it
because
got dropped though.
they
So he
realized they
Yeah, he
Tasha
would
them
be
set
able
him
to
up.
go
Yeah.
visit her. You know what I mean? But it could be
you,
that, or it could
you
be
could.
that she was murked.
The
But
only
we,
way
like I said, we won't know till episode 8. But me personally, I think that
If
Rock, the
they don't
character
take
of
her
Rock,
out,
needs to go.
okay. And if they don't take her out, then
they don't take her out, then you will probably never see her again in Origins. You can't never see her in Origins because she
Yeah,
too.
because Kanan is he's gonna be the lead. Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He said Kana was lying. He said Kana was lying when he went to see Jarita after he got out of prison. He did go see his baby moms. Courtney Kim didn't do a
well,
good job about writing this. This ain't got nothing to do with it being a spinoff. It just like she did not get. She didn't even talk about Ghost family or nothing. Like this nigga didn't have no family.
that's what
That's
I
true.
always thought.
That's
That's
true.
what I
Because
thought.
they always brought up the father, but they never talked about no mama.
Nah.
I
That's
mean,
what I thought. Honestly, I thought that's who was going to murk King.
Who goes?
Nah, Jarita.
Oh, you thought Jarita was gonna murk Ghost?
Nah, Kanan.
Canaan.
Jarita
Oh,
would
okay.
marry.
Jarita gonna murk.
Oh,
No,
I
oh,
I
okay.
thought she was going to murk Kanan once she found out about Sean.
oh yeah, they ain't write it
You know
like
what I
that.
mean? But they ain't write it like that. They took her off the show, and that's like I said. That's how I would play it to the point where we're not talking about her, but then she just show up and then murk him, and then while she murk
Yeah,
him, you know
y'all
what I
know
mean? He
y'all
stay
would have been
alive for a
mad at
little bit
that
while she
shit.
talking her shit and saying all the
Yeah.
stuff about I can't believe you killed my son and all the other stuff.
she
But
never even knew her son even died. She was only on there for like one
yeah, that's what I'm
episode.
saying. But
What one,
that's
two
because they had
times?
Tasha Smith. They probably couldn't afford all them people.
Yeah, exactly.
Man,
Yeah,
they
Yeah.
right. They could like honestly, bro.
Like,
Like,
why would you get an expensive? No.
they couldn't
but Tasha
afford
Smith would
her
have.
to keep
Tasha
it
Smith seemed
going.
like a nice person though. She seemed like she would have took a pay
Oh yeah,
like
she
a
probably
cut.
would have. But
Well, yeah, because
I
she
don't know
worked
what they
with
was
them. She
doing.
worked with 50 with doing BMF and other stuff. So
All
But
due
she was
stuff. So
doing at that time. I think she was doing Empire.
yeah, she was
oh,
on
okay.
Empire. She was
Oh,
definitely
okay.
on Empire.
Okay.
So it's probably a conflict with the scheduling and stuff.
That might be too. That might be the case. Well, or it might be
Damn,
that
that
they
weak
just
ass.
didn't add her in. They didn't even think about writing it that way, the way you're
Nah,
saying.
but
That
you
makes
don't
sense,
show
really.
somebody like Tasha Smith. Even at that time, she was still a star.
Yeah.
So you don't
Right.
show somebody
Yeah.
like her just for a second and not think about writing her into the show in some type of capacity.
No, that was
Yeah.
just a
I mean,
Courtney
maybe,
Kim.
but
They dropped the ball on that.
I was gonna say I don't think Courtney is thinking that deep like you think. I agree with what you're saying, but I don't think she was even thinking that. I really don't.
Yeah.
Now Sasha Pat has to write Jarita and like
I like
But
how
they
he
kept,
wrote the.
but they were smart enough to keep Lorenz Tate
Yeah,
in for as long as he was there. He was there a long time.
Yeah, he was.
They was
yeah,
there,
because
and they and
Because
I know
Lorenz
his
Tate
fee is high.
no disrespect to him, but Lorenz Tate was kind of cold a little bit. You know what I mean? He couldn't really get like the stuff that he wanted. He was like, I don't want this because this is the same stuff I've been playing, like the Love Joneses. Like they did that when
Mhm.
I didn't even notice this, but I just y'all gonna laugh at me,
He
dog.
was
I'm probably
great
the
at
only
a
one.
politician.
Hey, Booby, you gonna laugh at me. You do know just like a month ago, I finally watched Girl Trip. I never watched that shit, bro.
I've never seen it.
I never
I
seen
still
you
ain't
never
seen
seen it neither.
Yeah,
I
I
it.
seen it
Uh-uh.
for
seen
the
it.
first I seen it for the first
I seen
time
it
and I
one time,
see
and that's all I need to see.
I still
yeah,
ain't watched it because I wasn't interested in looking at it.
you ain't gonna miss
I
nothing.
support, you
But
know what I mean? I support my
Oh
people's
yeah,
in
I support
content. So,
all the
you know what I
ladies
mean?
there.
And then she, you know what I mean, I don't not no big
I'm
I'm
not a
not a big
Tiffany fan.
Jada fan or Tiffany fan, but I watched it for the other people that was in it. So
Hmm.
when Latifah was in that boy and Lil Rand shit
exactly.
was up in there, they you know what I mean? So but yeah, he got tired of playing them Love Jones type of stuff. They gave him one he was able to play like a councilman or something like that, something that he never
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Now he
But he
did
wasn't even
great
That's
in
why
supposed
that
he
to play
took
role.
it.
that. The only reason why he played that is because he couldn't play Terry Silver, who they wanted him to
Right.
play in the first
Yeah,
place. But he had a scheduling conflict,
he had a
and then
scheduling
he had
conflict.
to come back, and that's the part that they gave him.
But he did a great job as a politician.
He
Y'all
did
can't
that.
Exactly.
tell me he did a great job politician.
And
Now
the
he
crazy
did
thing
wonderful.
about it is, to this, he can actually come back.
Oh
They
yeah.
can actually bring him back if they
Well, he was
rescript the
supposed to
shit
have his own
right.
show too, but they scrapped it.
But they were dumb to scrap that. That would have been great because we had other political shows where people was corrupt, like House of Cards and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So I mean, that would have been. I mean, maybe they ain't want to. Maybe because of all the political shit going on now, maybe
yeah. And you know, Stars wasn't trying to spend that bread. They were spending all their bread already
they would have to get
on
really great
Ghosts.
actors too. Nah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I'm
were
about to
spending
let some
the
of y'all
Ghost
up,
budget was
man.
taking up a lot. So
But yeah, that's a fact. But don't disrespect nobody on here, man. I'm not talking about us though,
yeah.
but I'm gonna let
Don't
y'all
bring
on here. But
don't be
for a
drunk.
minute, right? Don't be dumb
Don't be
neither.
drunk like what's his gay trans.
well, who
Uh,
disrespected?
No, I'm
yeah.
just saying you got to let
Oh,
them know not to
oh,
be
you put
saying
the
them words or
stream
whatever.
y'all
That
thing.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
I've been sitting there puffing. So if somebody say something slick, they're gonna get cussed out tonight. So
No,
Uh,
we know that shit. That's her. I say I like the way they. Not saying you, Inga, but I was just saying I like the way that they brought her as Tina. You know what I mean? To be honest, because
mm-hmm.
she don't. I think some people don't understand. You're
yeah,
not
she's a
gonna say
call
your real
girl. She's
name.
not
She's a
gonna walk
call
around with her
girl,
government name. You use an alias.
Yeah,
right?
she's an escort. They not gonna use their real name.
Hell
Yeah,
Hell
no.
no, they be a
Mm-mm.
fool to use their real name.
yeah. Like
Niggas get to send that up there,
you
up there
never
hitting
know.
that
Like one
shit.
of them might be a undercover or some shit.
That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. That's
Yeah,
what
you
I'm
can't
saying.
do that, man.
Like you see
Who
what
the,
happened to yeah. No.
who this?
SG.
Oh, okay. What's good? What's good? Go ahead, Jeremiah. What
Support.
you say? My bad, bro.
That's good.
I was gonna say like you're gonna end up like it's a dirty cop and then it's like oh you can get caught.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
once like my man what's his name from Snowfall? Oh boy,
You
Franklin's
talking about
not
Bookman?
Frank, no, Melody
Oh,
dad.
Andre.
Andre, he kind of slipped up by doing that. They, got one of the chicks
Oh
that
yeah, they set him up.
they set
Yeah.
him
Mm-hmm.
up.
Louis set him up. Yeah, he set him
Yeah,
up bad too, boy. She took
Mm-hmm.
his
that was a
keys,
good
baby.
play though.
That was a
It
real
was.
good play.
It
I couldn't
really
stand
was.
Franklin, they had to do that because he was just sitting there doing too much, and Franklin was like, okay, enough is enough. I think that was the point that he end up getting Jerome and everybody, whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but not Jerome, Louis, whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, man, okay, we're gonna have to sit there and find out a plan to calm him down because he doing too much. He costing me a little bit too much money. And I like that play, how he did him.
But he was overstepping. I mean, let's be honest. If it wasn't that, his if Franklin wouldn't have murked him. His partner would end up murking him. His
Yeah,
partner
he
was
was.
dirty, and they would have paid him, and he wouldn't. He probably would have been heard about it a little bit, but we already saw how he was. He forgot all about that dude once that money started rolling in.
Right.
That is
So
true.
Mm-hmm.
it is what it is. At the end of the day, he was a patrolman. He was not an investigator. You wasn't a detective, bro.
You weren't
You
supposed
was
to
in
be
a
out there
black and
doing
white. You was
stuff.
not supposed to
Yeah.
be out there anyway. So
Yeah. Right.
it is,
Don't nobody
you
feel
got what you
sorry for
got.
that nigga shit.
I mean, I do at to a certain extent because he was just trying to protect his number one. He was trying to protect his daughter. He was really trying to protect his neighborhood because he saw it falling apart right in front of his eyes. And
Yeah,
they
but I ain't
showed
like
that
how he
time
went
and
about
time
doing
again how
stuff.
he was riding through the neighborhood and he
Yeah,
just saw it getting worse
he
and
He
was
was
like,
a
worse
dirty.
and
I
worse.
think he was a dirty cop, though. I think he was
He
a dirty.
wasn't dirty. I mean, he ain't do. If anything, he even helped Franklin a couple times. Like he knew Franklin. He saw him grow up. He was not no type of way towards Franklin until he saw what Franklin was doing. That's
He
when he
sat there
changed
and
against him.
he sat there and let them racist cops beat the hell out of Jerome, and he didn't do nothing about it.
Nah, because at that time he was like, yo, basically fuck them. They destroying the community. I don't care nothing about them.
no. The crazy thing about it is, I see what
I couldn't
Paperboy's
stand
saying.
Andre.
He
Yeah,
Andre was he did was trying to do stuff for his community. I say
Yeah,
first like season one, but I'm gonna be honest with you though. He ended up being
I
like a coon too because
yeah, he
he
was a
started letting the
coon.
yeah,
white
he was.
he
Exactly.
started
At that time,
He was
by the
a
end of that happened,
raccoon. A
yeah, I
raccoon.
gotta agree with you. He did take a turn, but initially he was a good
season one he
cop,
was
just trying
dope.
to take care of his community. He was looking
Yeah,
out for the kids. He was doing all the stuff that a black cop that came up in that community should be doing. But then
right.
once he made it personal because Franklin was with his daughter, which he was just trying to protect his daughter, but at the same time, it was out of his hands. You can't control what she gonna do. She gonna sneak around. She gonna do what she did, and she did what she did. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you really need to be thanking. He ain't even thank Franklin for that. Like, look, I found her. You couldn't find her. I found her for you and brought her back to you when she was ripping and running the streets and running with Wanda. So, but he ain't getting no type of thanks for that. So he's like, yeah, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. I'm not. And they was enemies from
I,
that day on.
I ain't like how
Yeah,
he let that white cop talk to him. That's what made him a coon,
I
too.
mean, that's all them cops though. That's all them black cops. They when you in that line of work, you got to take some type of because it's more of them than it is black cops. So
he
Mhm.
said how
just to be
was
in that clique, you're gonna have to take whatever you take from them just to
he
try to stay there or come up. But that's the line of the work he chose. So
He
that's on
said
him.
how was Andre a coon? He was a coon. And it's because he let some white cops sit there and sit there and disrespect his
Disrespect him.
own people
Right.
and disrespect them. That's a coon right there. And then laughed at that. So what's funny? Like you don't ground like honestly. No, you don't get no brownie points from me when you sitting there. You letting this white cop sit there and talk about your neighborhood that you live in, and you sitting there laughing at him. Ain't nothing
Yeah,
funny about that, man. That's coonish stuff.
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. That's why I said after you had some remorse for what he was doing up until a certain point. Once he got to the point where he was just willing to just be a straight up cop, whatever they told him to do, whatever, and just take whatever they said, so that he can get
Hmm.
the case closed and all the other stuff. And yeah, that's he took a turn, so he got what he got.
How he did Louis, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah, I ain't had no feelings for
I mean,
Andre. I really
I
didn't.
get it, I get it. You know, it's a double edged sword because I get it. That he trying to get them out of the community, but by then he ain't realized, and like a lot of people didn't realize, it was too late. After they just bought it into the hood. Once everybody else took a hold of it, it wasn't nothing he was going to be able to do. So you sitting up there being mad at Franklin and his peoples, you that's just the tip of the iceberg, bro. Everybody doing it now. So what you going to do? They
Hmm.
wasn't the only hustlers in the hood.
Facts.
They
Mhm.
was
Yeah,
just the biggest. That's it.
It's a
yeah.
fact.
They just end up taking over, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
He made it personal because of mail. That's where his downfall came.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
because Franklin was smashing his daughter, but she kind of
Exactly.
like she was liking him though. So you know what I
Yeah.
mean. I mean,
Wasn't nothing you can do. That's what
and
she
for
chose, bro.
I don't know in the hallucination. I believe some of that. When Franklin was saying, it seemed like Andre was like a father figure, low key to Franklin.
Well, he
You
was
know,
while what's his name was on the street as a drunk.
yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When his father was a drunk, he was seeing like he was there, and then after that, it was like, man, you got to fix that, man.
Who crackling like that, bro?
Oh, it
I
ain't
got that.
me.
I got that under control,
Oh,
man.
okay.
Go
Yeah.
ahead, man. You got to take care of that, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, you
Oh,
don't get
true.
no respect. Like, okay, you work at a job. You don't supposed to sit there and get at people. You know what I mean? When they rate, like, you gotta have them cool. You can't get emotional, but you can't be sitting there laughing when somebody talking about your neighborhood, though.
I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I've been smoking, so everything is funny to me right now.
Yeah.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Some nigga said
I'm sitting
crackle.
here
Nigga said
high.
crackle pop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. We
Yeah.
getting rid of snatch, crack, and pop. I can't wait
Yeah,
for
for
they go.
sure.
I
Yeah.
can't wait for they to peel that lady's wig off her head,
And I
like they
wonder who
did
Crackle
Scrappy's mouth.
is. I wonder who Crackle is.
Oh, that's that's Breeze. Breeze. That's Snap
Yeah.
Crackle and Pop. That's
I mean,
Breeze right
yeah,
there.
I
Mhm.
can't wait for them to go snap that wig off right off her head.
I've been saying that for the longest. I can't wait till
Yeah,
somebody make it crackle on
the way
Snaps and
she
Pop.
the way she
And
did
that's gonna be
Crystal and
Breeze.
shove a peanut butter sandwich down her mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
the
real.
way she
She
did
is
Crystal,
she is reckless though.
She
very
is.
practice.
Yeah.
I told you yesterday, Booby, that pops. What snaps is the smart that I don't think that really was his plan to really get it to not to get rid of Crystal like that. The only reason he went for it because that's his wife. But talking at that table, she not too bright. She
Now
not
I
dumb.
don't think I can't agree with you on that, bro. I'm sorry. I think that was both of their plan, and it was both of them that agreed on it just so they can get Kanan under their thumb, so they can control him. Just like I've been saying, the only way they can control him is by turning him against his family, because they already know how deep the Thomas family is, and they know that if he's on their side, then they ain't really gonna have no go, even against Breeze for real, because Kanan he don't care. He's with Breeze, but he can murk him just like we already know he gonna team up with Ghost later on and murk him anyway. But they if they can't control them and him, because they got to control the mind of the youth, just like I was saying, they know because they smart enough to know that the youth comes in and replace the older people because that's
Yeah,
just the name of the game. So if they can control the youth's mind, then they have a little more longevity before they
yeah,
have to get out of the game.
yeah.
So them
Brilliant.
turning him against, which was so easy, he gave him the blueprint by telling them basically what his weakness was. You don't respect your moms. So therefore, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna turn the knife, we're gonna stick the knife in a little deeper and turn you so far away from your moms that you ain't never gonna trust her again.
And they did that. He's so
Mm.
stupid. He's so stupid that he
Yeah.
believed them.
And now they got him.
The wheels are turning though now when them
Mhm.
two cops came in there and said when he tried to tell them cops about, oh, that's my best friend famous. And that's another thing too. He's such your best friend, but you disrespected him, kicked him out of his own goddamn apartment,
Mhm.
went on Ronnie's side over famous.
Mhm.
He was doing a lot of disrespectful stuff to
Well,
He
he
famous.
ain't
turned
really
his turned
going.
his spot into a trap house and kicked him
That's
out.
what I'm saying. Yeah,
He
he
based Kanan basically used Ronnie though for muscle, which is
He did.
yeah,
because Ronnie was
but
Yeah.
it's
stupid.
so funny. He keeps saying
Yeah.
my best friend, but he treated him like
But when
garbage
I say
on the
that, when
end.
I say that, everybody be looking at me. Oh, Ronnie was a
Ronnie
poop
was
butt,
weak.
bro.
He was weak.
He
They
was
tried
a
to turn
poop
him
butt.
into
He was weak,
like a
dog.
what you call it, a Michael Myers type
I
character.
never
Yeah,
was a
he was
fan
never
about
Michael
him.
Myers to me. He was always stupid.
Yeah, he was stupid. Right.
Like, yeah, he'll pop off. Don't get it
My,
twisted, but he was popping off over stupid stuff. You stealing cars? I ain't nigga, what? You stealing
right.
cars?
Yeah.
To try to make that's not yours. You didn't earn it, but you're still in cars to try to make your name ring bells. He was doing anything he could to try to get back on top. But you got an old way of thinking, and that's another thing. Like I said, social commentary, bro. I
Yeah.
love this show
My
because of social commentary. It's so
my
many
bad.
dudes that come into the game. My bad. Give me 1 second. There's so many dudes that come out of jail that was on top and come out of jail and think that they're gonna be the man again, and that's who the hell Ronnie was.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Go ahead. Go ahead, bro.
I said my bad.
Uh
Oh, you crackling again?
I
Who
said my bad.
crackling, bro?
Huh?
oh. No, he said you crackling again. Yo, Mike, whatever that is. You know, it's
Somebody,
crack.
yeah.
I,
Tamika Den, what up?
I got an old mic.
God damn. How old is the mic?
It sounds like from 1970. Lord
Bruh.
have mercy.
It's 10
In
years
this
old.
day,
Go
in
ahead, go
1976,
ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still crackling. Oh,
No, go ahead, go
No,
ahead.
no. Yeah,
nah,
go
you
ahead. Go
good?
ahead.
Should I go with my phone then?
Nah,
Yeah,
No,
you
go
go
good?
ahead,
Go
ahead,
bro.
ahead,
go ahead.
talk,
Just
bro. Go
talk.
ahead.
Just
You
talk.
good?
Right there is good. Go ahead.
Okay. So I give this episode an 8.5.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Okay, okay, that's
That's on
good.
that.
That's a good rating. It's a good
Yeah,
rating.
Yeah,
you can't,
for
you can't
sure.
give me, you can't. I mean, a 8.5 was good, man. When you start getting to the 7 and 6 range, that's bad.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
I
just unrealistic.
yeah.
I
For-
think my bad.
No, go ahead.
I said I think people need to be patient and just stop relying on one to watch violence all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah, we said
society
that
we live
earlier.
in nowadays. People just ain't got no damn attention span, bro.
Right,
Mm-mm.
right.
No
Mm-hmm.
If
patience.
if
They
y'all want to see all that type of stuff happen and a bunch of
go find
soap
a kung
operas,
fu movie or something. One of them
no,
Hmm.
karate movies.
go watch the show. I'm pretty sure they can entertain y'all with some goofy stuff.
Like
You know what I
y'all
mean? Go
been
watch
watching
that.
this
Oh
show
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah,
y'all
yeah.
been
Even
Hmm.
watching
to
this show for like the past 4 years. You know how they do the first
Hmm.
3 episodes is always build up, and
yeah,
then
I mean,
But
this is
these first
Shasha
three
Pitt.
episodes here ain't just build up. They've been dropping bodies.
yeah,
Yeah, they have.
Exactly.
Yeah,
yeah,
They
yeah.
dropped two. I think
And
they
that
dropped
that
like
dude on
two
that
bodies
dude,
this
movie, that
episode.
dumb dude on the corner, like you said, they just brought him in just to kill him off.
Just to get
That,
murked,
that,
bro. That's
that- he
that's
said,
all it is. And
he,
these is free
he
bodies
said
right here, man.
that
We
shit was
can't
fun.
we can't
Now
murk
that
the real characters. We can
now
only
that I'm
get them
thinking
out of
about it,
here in
that
certain
shit was funny as
episodes.
I don't know what he get up and Bree's face talk about, basically I ain't going nowhere. I was like,
Hmm.
But
dude,
hold
where you
but hold
going
on
to? I mean,
but
you
hold on
can't
to
hear.
but hold on to me. He was in season 4 though. That guy that breathed smoke, he was in season 4. He was the one that picked up Panessa of moms.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
we
He
ain't really know nothing about him. We ain't really
Well,
he
seen
we
him.
was
ain't
in
need
it.
to know nothing about it because he a free body.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
hit
they
that
was gonna
like
get rid of
button.
him.
And he was at the Asian shop, right?
Yeah, he was there.
Hmm.
He was there too. I
Right,
mean,
right. That guy. Yeah, that's it.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
he said he like forget that this my corner. That nigga breathe. So okay, smoke that nigga.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
we
Have
saw
it.
that on the
Cool.
wire over them
Yeah,
corners.
we did.
Marlo and it was taking people out over the corner. So
And that's
yeah.
the thing. That's why, yeah, y'all can fight over them scraps. That's another thing that Rock got over them. That's why I be like,
And
how they
that's and that's
Rock do
she
not
been
be
over
on
the
corners.
corner
She ain't
thing.
been on a corner since
Yeah,
season 1, bro.
yes, yeah. She
that
been
Right.
that
she
was
yeah
that
yeah
was Bree
since the Buck 20 thing.
that
Yeah,
was
right.
Breeze and Kanan's downfall.
No,
She
she
got
wanted
hip
to
to
be
Corner.
a
all of that.
distributor.
She's a distro, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's a plug. She
yeah.
ain't
Right,
been on the
Hmm.
corner
right,
in
That's what I'm
ages,
saying.
bro.
right.
That's what I'm saying. That's what was Breeze and Kanan's downfall. The corners. They
That
were
was everybody's downfall. That was Kane. That
Right.
was Breezy
corners.
Kanan's downfall. That was Ronnie's downfall because he came out
Yeah,
and wanted to be on the corners.
A,
yeah,
That was Neek's.
Avon,
He wanted to
Avon
be
on the
on the
wire.
corner.
Uh
yeah.
Avon
Yeah,
didn't
it's
want to
like
get on the
yo,
damn corners. Yeah.
it's like y'all stupid, man. She
Yeah.
elevated it. She like I'm not being on no corners. We ain't going on no corner. I got these Chinese restaurants. I got this high rise y'all can go into. I go, we ain't doing that. That corners that's dead. We ain't doing
Ghost
that no more.
Ghost Ghost saw the vision and Kanan didn't. and Kanan showed how dumb he is, and he
We
got
gotta see it. We have to see it though because the
yeah,
origins ain't gonna tackle that. We gotta see
yeah,
it. And
Yeah.
we only
yeah,
going by Ghost his perspective though. You know what I mean? But we gotta see.
yeah.
But I want to be to put a passive Cannon because he can in one mind. He don't like to think about 2 steps, 3 steps ahead all the time.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Even his whole MO right now, even with the couriers, he stole that from somebody else. All he did was change the product.
yeah.
So he didn't come up with it himself.
All he's doing is saying yes Stefano and yes Breeze.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's Bree's bitch.
Oh shit.
Damn.
This the same dumbass that skipped the test on purpose.
Damn. Cannon supposed to be smart. Cannon is actually smarter than this.
He's
He
smart,
followed.
but he be doing dumb
No,
stuff.
it's just
Yeah.
that he's saying yes. He's being a
I'm
yes.
really
kid.
done with
I
Kanan.
I
I'm
don't even
sick of
think
him.
Kanan is smart. I think Kanan is just devious.
I'm sick of Kanan, man. Especially at that Lulu. I'm real done with him.
He's devious. That's what
You know what I know?
that's his whole. He's not smart like his mom is. He's just
No.
devious.
He not
That's
he
what it
not
really
he
comes
not
from.
on
But
the
he
same
did.
level as
He did.
Tariq either.
He
Hold on,
did
one at
son
a time.
Ronnie. Though, I'll give him that. He did son Ronnie. I'll give him that.
But I
I
do. Go
I
ahead,
went back and
bro.
watched it though. I went back. My bad, y'all. I went back and watched it. And one thing I got to get Kanan is right because you know that Stefano was telling them like, "Yo, I don't want nothing to do with this. I don't want to do with no bodies." But he definitely he called Kanan, and Kanan didn't go to Snaps and Pops and let them know what's going on. He did it to he did it himself. And I'm talking about what it got done with dealing with Rock.
Yeah.
So
Because
I
they
can't.
already told. He already knows that Kanan don't really. He got problems with his mom, and he know for a fact that Snaps and Pops got problems with his mom. So he don't really. He don't got to talk to them about something he already know.
Yeah, he do because he a worker. He got to tell him. He got to tell what's going on. He didn't tell him that.
He might, but I mean, I don't think they'll be dead. That's why they got him. That's how they got him because they turned him against his mom. So
Well,
I
but
mean, it's not like they're gonna have a problem with it.
he using the information from Stefano to see what's going on with his mother.
Yeah, but they
Right.
work for Stefano, so they know it all ends with him anyway.
Right,
So,
right.
Yeah.
but my whole hey, what y'all think about this, bruh? I know that Marvin went to go see what's the name?
Flossie.
Siegel. Flossie.
Flossie.
Yeah.
Siegel. Now he went to go see Siegel.
Oh, they're
And
gonna smash.
I don't even think it's that because if you really peep it, she was smiling saying, hey, I'm glad I could talk to you, all this stuff. But as soon as she turned the door and turned around, she was stone faced. I peeped
Yeah.
that twice.
Mm.
But this whole thing with Marvin, I'm like, how is this going to play out? Because Marvin, like I said last night, he's a person that draws people in, but it never ends well. You
Right.
feel me? It did it with Tony Deep.
Yeah.
He drew her in. It didn't end well with her. Gerald, well, before Gerald, it was the counselor lady. We had to go to them counseling sessions where he met Gerald,
Right.
and they was going to vibe, but it didn't end well for her. So that situation didn't end well for him.
Right.
Then after that, he was rocking with Gerald. That didn't end well for him. You know what I mean? Then it was Stefano. He started vibing with him. That didn't end well for him. Now it's this chick. So how is this going to go?
I don't know.
If we following the consistency of how he meets up with people and then how it ends up for him.
I can't give.
He used to
him
mess
Tony
with that
Deep,
white
though.
girl Tony too. Remember? So
That's what I
Oh,
said.
God.
Tony Deep. That's the first one. That's the first one I named.
He all he
Yeah,
did when she was trying to color with him, he got up about it. He only hit it like one time and left though.
Yeah, but he went back, and that's why she was doing, and that's how she got him. You know what I mean? She tried to case him up and all that stuff.
He went back because he was trying to because what happened. He wanted some money because the situation happened with him and Rock when she found out, and
Yeah,
she
but
was
the
trying to
same
get that
thing
nigga on
happened with
tape.
them, though. That's what I'm saying. Like Rock left, and then him and Tony Deep start talking. Same with this. The chick waited for Rock to leave, and then that's when she was like, "Hey, what's up, Marvin? Let me talk to you. I think you should come over and all this other stuff." It was the same type of situation there.
She might be trying to use Marvin for something else though.
She probably is, but every time this happens, it don't end well for him. That's my point. Every
Yeah.
time Every time he gets involved with somebody else outside of, even that's with Rock or outside of Rock, and he brings them into his life, whether
Something
it be
bad
Tony,
happens.
whether it be Gerald, whether it be the counselor lady that he had to go to counseling with, that got murked by the Italians, whether it be, you know what I mean, this situation, even with the little girl, Gerald's daughter, that's not going to end up well for him. So I don't know how is this situation going to rock out? How y'all think this situation is going to go? Just because of that track record.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I
We on.
mean, it ain't gonna go well because Marvin Doe got a good track record with all the things you said, all the people he aligned his stuff with.
So someone in
Oh,
the comments said why people constantly betray Marvin, but the nigga never learns.
Yeah, yeah,
they
he takes
betray. I
him.
mean, at the end of the day, Marvin is a nice dude, man. He a good dude. That's the
Oh,
problem.
Marvin, my man. Marvin's my guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's his problem right there, man. But
Yeah.
one thing what he told girl, he ain't paying for no pussy.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I
I
don't
don't
think
know
that's
what.
what she's there for. I don't really think she's there to try to sleep with him. I think, like we said, she's trying to get something out of him, but I don't know what it is. I don't know if she's trying to get him just like Stefano did to try to
Yeah,
get on her
that's what I'm
side to try to
thinking.
play him against Rock. Or
Hmm.
Yeah, like that's what I'm thinking. Like, remember, like Stefano was like making him do like side deals. He was doing those side deals, and then he was like, "Yeah, you're the mailman."
Cause this woman, every time she talking, she always talking about what another man did. So somebody must have been trying to take her. She said every time she deal with another man, they already trying to take her business
Mhm.
away from her. So she got trust issues with that.
is that what she's trying to do? Is she trying to get Marvin on her side to take care of like male
That
rivals?
that's
Or
my
you know what I
thing.
mean, not
Yeah,
not
that's
to
what I'm
knock them
saying.
off or just to be, you know what I mean, just like he's there for Rock to try to get him to be there for her like he is for Rock.
That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking. That's what I'm thinking. That's what she want to sit there to be some type of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Are you
That's what
bu-
I think.
are you buying that story about her daughter?
Yeah, her daughter
I just
dead.
don't trust her. But yeah, I believe her story, but I don't trust her.
Yeah,
I don't think nobody. They in a drug and they're supposed to trust nobody.
But that's
yeah,
And
true.
that's another play too for them to be, because he got a daughter that he's taking care of, and
Mhm.
then for her to bring up that story
That's what
about
I'm
her
saying. I
daughter.
don't trust. She could be setting them up. She could be setting them up. So I don't know. I could be all the
Some
way
people
wrong.
say
I
somebody
could
says she
be
a cop. I'm
I
like,
could
I
be
don't
all the way
believe it.
wrong with
She
everything
a
that you
madam,
say.
but she got cops on her payroll.
Payroll, yeah.
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 You
Hit
got.
that
Hey,
like
I had
button.
to. I had to. I gotta say this. I gotta tell you, Booby. You might have to tell. Because these niggas are so slow nowadays. They don't know they don't know what a madam is. So you might have to break them down for the slow people. Because power fans ain't. Some of them ain't that bright no more.
Yeah, she's a madam. She's a female pimp. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Bottom
Right.
line, that's what she is. She's a female pimp.
Right.
So she got a stable of hoes,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Make
Mm-hmm.
and
sure
that's
they
what it is.
clean. Make sure they get their money.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Right.
she a pimp, man.
Uh-huh.
And she been doing that for you probably look for years. She been doing this. Look at her crib.
Jamal Wood said
Right.
she think
And I
you think
thought,
she
and I
connected
thought
to
y'all,
Tony Deep. Nah, I don't
She,
think that's Tony. I don't think she
she
got.
she a
I don't think
female
so.
Don Magic Wand.
Pretty much.
I I be
It
I,
could be. It could be that she connected to Tony Deep. We don't know. Tony Deep could have been somebody in her stable a long time ago or something like that.
Mhm.
That's another thing. Yeah, Shamar Wood said that.
Right here, yeah, right here.
That
yeah,
could be. That could be true. I was thinking about that too. Once you know, what I mean, that's why I brought up Tony Deep for real, in that scenario because she could be connected. I don't think Tony Deep was her daughter, but I think that Tony Deep was probably connected to her in some way, maybe. And that may be the play that she's doing because that's what I said when she turned around. Y'all peep that. I don't know. Go back and peep it. Just how her demeanor changed when she closed the door.
Yeah, she demeanor was like she went back to like an evil face.
Yeah, like she was plotting.
Yeah, he said that Della Reese character. Yeah, Della Reese in charge of the girls.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
Yeah,
she
I'm
was
in
a
charge of
madam.
the girls. I'm in charge
I'm in
of the
Yep.
charge of the
girls.
Are
girls.
you
I
in
thought
charge
y'all
of the
should.
girl?
No,
Yeah.
I thought they should.
Yeah.
I thought people should know that word since they watched that other show on Stars.
What's the talking about the mantle?
Yeah, I thought y'all should know that word. Y'all watch that other that Sus show, whatever it's
Oh, you talking
called.
about P Valley?
Yeah.
No,
But they don't
Lord.
call them mantle.
We
But
ain't
people,
talking about no mess like that.
So
Okay,
I'm
Jeremiah.
yeah.
We
I'm
ain't talking
proud
about
to say I have never watched one episode of P Valley.
I've watched it, but that we wasn't talking about that. We wasn't
No,
talking
no.
I, I, I
I
might
seen
be.
a clip just because of Gail Bean with them damn lips. Oh my god! But
Right.
that's a
Okay,
whole nother story.
so I might be wrong. So
Yeah,
The
the ABC. Give it
hmm
1, 2, 3. Hey, let's go.
She said Tony was working at the club that might been funded by. No, her club. No, that she. What's her name? Don't got no. I don't really think
Hu-
she just a pimp, man. To be
No,
honest with you,
Hugo owned the club that Tony was working at.
right? Tony never owned that club.
No, she was
Nah,
working. She was just
exactly.
wrong again.
That's why I said I agree with that. She could be connected to Tony D.
Man, never know.
And all this stuff plays out. That's why I said they are cutting off and twisting up all the loose ends. Okay. And we know Tony Deep was involved with them peoples, with the mob a
Yeah,
little bit. You know what I mean? She was involved with a
married.
lot of people because of all the stuff that she was doing and how she got knocked off. So,
She married one of them. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
hey, so I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely would not be surprised.
They could tie back together. This is last season, so
Mm-hmm.
they got to wrap up little storyline. So
That's why the walls are closing in on everybody, bro. The only person the wall is not closing in on is Jukebox right now because she's coming into her own. But
Uh-huh.
Marvin's all his history is lining up with him, and his laws is closing in, and Rock's all her history is closing in on her too. So
Except
how's
for
Jukebox gonna pay Garcia whatever? We don't know how much he asking for, but she
because
ain't
she
got
at the
no money.
bar. Because
she
yes,
got
she do.
money.
Because
She
she
getting
getting
money right
paid.
now at the bar.
Yeah.
So
Mm-mm-mm.
Which
She getting
make
paid.
which makes sense why she asked Marvin to put her on.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's why she
Oh
Yeah.
asked.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That is right. That's right.
Because once he gave her the paper of what it was going to cost, she went right and she knew that she could get the job. The fact that she knew Marvin wasn't going to say no. Marvin,
Mm-hmm.
like, he loved that girl. He was going to say,
Exactly.
he was
Yeah,
going to let her do it anyway. And
that's true. That is very true.
And she gonna use Garcia to pump for information on what happened with Famous and Crystal. And I
yeah,
think I think that's gonna lead to that coming out. Now my whole I'm conflicted about this. And is Kanan gonna find out about who actually murked Crystal and Famous?
I
Or is
want
he
him
gonna
to.
find out
I
about
think
one and not found out about the other?
he got,
Because
but
in
but
all
remember
I hope
all
so,
remember
Blue.
reality,
I
but
really
I don't
hope
remember
so.
care if he do right now. I would not be I wouldn't be mad if he don't go to his grave not knowing what happened to either one of them.
but remember this though. Garcia knows the she knows the witness. So,
Yeah, Garcia
that's
knows the
all what
witness,
happened.
but and that's how she's going to get that information. But like I said, is he going to get she going to get the information for both Famous and Crystal, or only one of them?
no, but they both connected though. They
They
both
are
got,
connected, but he don't know that they connected.
but
Yeah,
the only reason
Garcia don't know that.
oh, Garcia don't
He
know
only
that.
did the witness for Crystal. He don't know what happened with Famous.
But Jukebox gonna be able to put that together though. That they both connect when they talk to them cops. Remember
She
them
might
dirty
be able
cops.
to, but what I'm saying is does basically what I'm saying is does Kanan deserve to know? With all the stuff he's doing, with all the stuff he done did, and all the people that he done blamed that
No,
was
you're right.
wrong,
He don't
does
deserve
he
it. He
even
don't deserve
deserve
it.
to know?
No, he
I
don't
think the only
deserve to
reason
know.
he needs to know because he needs to apologize to his mother that she didn't do that, and that's that,
I
and
mean,
that's
I agree
why.
on that, but I was thinking about his feelings. He don't deserve to know. Like I don't give a damn about how
And
you.
and
Yeah,
he don't.
but with
I'm
all
gonna be
stuff he
honest
done
with you.
did, I don't know if he even deserved to know. And even if he do find out, even if he do find out, I think me personally, I think it's gonna be too late for him to apologize to his mom because the wheels are gonna be in motion and he's not gonna be able. I think she probably gonna get murked before that he's
I,
able to even
I
say I'm sorry.
now I've heard some people say that they feel Kanan might murk his mother.
I don't think that.
Then he would have been already
It
did
could be
it.
that he
Then
could do that, and then he find out afterwards, and that'd be a bombshell for him to find out afterwards that she ain't have nothing to do with it,
I'm
and then
starting
he
to get the
really.
pattern. I'm starting to get the pattern of Sasha Pen's joint. His writing.
Mm-hmm.
It would be what's his name? Lulu would still be around if he would have marked his mama. But that
Mm-hmm.
didn't happen though. So the fact that he didn't do it this season, he ain't gonna do it. That's why I
Yeah.
keep trying to
No,
tell
I
people.
don't think so. I've read a
Nah,
comment
it'll be
And I
if it is
yesterday.
somebody, it'll be somebody else. But I think he'll be intricate. He'll be an intricate part in actually making it happen. But
I
by the
think
time he find out she ain't have nothing to do with it, and he want to actually try to save her or apologize, it's gonna be too late.
You know what I
I
like?
think he gonna I think he gonna find out, and I think that's one of the reasons why Snaps and Pops is up out of here because Candace finds out that they took out Famous and took out Crystal. So
And he putting
that's
it
what it.
together. He already said himself that he don't think that she had anything to do with Famous, but he's still on the fence about Crystal.
Hey,
Right.
Brillo, what up, though?
What's good,
What
brother?
up?
What's good, bro?
You know what I like about this show is that it's not predictable like the other shows. Like
Yeah, I was just
they
saying that earlier.
right.
What up? What's good? What's good?
Like they made some fans think that Kanan was gonna kill Rock, and then they ended up showing it was Lou that got shot.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. You gotta
Mm,
respect it.
yeah,
Got to.
yeah.
He
Well, I
said.
knew she wasn't gonna get shot, but I
He
had
said.
no clue that Lou was gonna be gone in 1.5 seconds, like that.
I agree with this. He said, "Yes, Kanan gonna find out because Bree's gonna tell him. That's how Bree's gonna have
Hmm.
Kanan to help him
Mm.
try to get rid of them
Of them,
because he
yeah, I
gonna.
think that too. We talked about that, but
Yeah,
I'm like, I don't know if it's gonna be he gonna get rid of them, but I don't know. By the time he find that out, so much stuff is gonna be set in motion. Like I said before, I think they're gonna take her stash,
me
and that's
personally
gonna put
though,
her in a bind because if she can't pay that dude back, it's curtains for her.
and I think Kanan
Oh
gonna make
yeah,
sure
her fees. Yeah. Hmm.
her fees. I think it's gonna be curtains for her, but I think she gonna end up selling that plaza, and that's gonna end up helping her pay that shit, pay that
Now
off.
I saw a
Yeah.
comment earlier today that somebody think that Hafiz might be the one that owns the shopping plaza because the guy said the real estate guy, I know somebody overseas who can buy it.
Hmm.
Or I didn't he say something like that?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
It could be him. I mean, that's a small world that it would be him out of all people. But
Right, that would be great. Cause I'm like, how would he know about that shopping plaza? You know?
like,
but
so he
yeah,
gonna give you the money to pay him back? I don't know about that one.
but yeah, Kanan, she's right though. Bree's he gonna tell Kanan because he's tired of taking. He tried to Snaps and Pops telling him what to do, and the only reason to get rid of them to get Kanan motivated to get rid of Snaps and Pops is to what I mean for him to tell you that Breeze know everything. They done told Breeze, you know what I mean, like what they did and you know what I mean,
Mhm.
why they got rid of Famous. He know everything. They told him.
And I think he's going. They done taught. That's the thing about this. That's what I was. Yo, this Breeze is he's paying attention to them, but he's gonna flip all the stuff that they teaching him on them. Just like they tried to pull Kanan in by deceiving him with Crystal and Famous and turning him against his mom, he's going to use all that information to get Kanan on his side and be so loyal to him that he don't even question Breeze.
Right. He said
Mhm.
episode 4 trailer. Okay. But
Nice.
Bree, I saw half
Yeah,
of
I
it. I
saw
mean,
it.
I saw it.
That's
It's
when
gonna be a
Breeze. This the first. That's going to be the first time. Next episode going to be the
No,
first
they're
time
saying
Breeze
young. This person
and
saying
Rock
Young
meet up.
Ghost is in episode 4 trailer. I ain't see that.
I ain't
That
seen it.
I ain't see
No,
the
I'll be
no.
honest. Like
Go ahead, go ahead.
Ghost and Tommy not gonna be. They're not gonna be shown. Like you're gonna see them in Origins. Like I keep like you're
You,
not. They're not.
Yeah,
if you do see him, if you do see him, it's gonna be at the ending credits. That's it. It ain't
yeah.
gonna be in
The
the
Yeah, I
last
think
beginning.
episode,
it's
it's
too
gonna be the
think
soon.
last
people
episode,
forget.
just like they
It's too
introduced Breeze. They gonna
it's too
introduce them.
soon. It's too soon to introduce them yet.
Like I
We gotta
think
wait till we
people
get to the end of
forget.
the episode.
I think people forget that like it's only 8 episodes and they filmed this like 2 years ago. Like
You
Right.
could go back,
And
but you could
Unless
go, but
unless they
you could go back
use
though.
yeah.
unless they use I don't know how they gonna do it. I know how I would do it. I would use that last episode to use Ghost to take somebody out. That's an intricate part of this show to move on to the next
They
show.
So you're telling
And
me you're gonna make him already Ghost already?
Yeah, I mean that's what they said. Breeze. They said Breeze gave him his name because of how he moves like a ghost, but he was in there when he was a youngin. So they can use him just like they did on The Wire. We talking about The Wire, just like Chris and Snoop was using youngins to take people out. Why wouldn't he do the same exact thing? And then for him to
yeah.
do it on the last episode to introduce Ghost before Origins, just like they introduced Breeze before this last season, why not?
That could
I'm,
happen.
I'm trying not to cut nobody off, but I wanted to say this. Another thing that power fans need to let go is that Crank is not Ghost.
Who was that?
Crank,
You remember
the
Crank?
one of Kanan's soul bike
Oh,
guys.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh yeah. I don't even know who you
Yeah,
talking
We
about.
already seen what Ghost look like, bro.
they're
Mm.
saying
Exactly.
they're saying he's gonna be the young Ghost, and then and then the Ghost for Origins is
Yeah, I need to
over.
look at the trailer because
Man, we already know what like Paperboy said. We already know what they already showed us who gonna be young ghosts. That's why I don't entertain these weirdos, man.
Mhm.
man,
I was saying
Ah,
that's the only way I would. That's the only way I can think that they will introduce him is just like they waited to the last episode last season to introduce Breeze, introduce
exactly. Why
Ghost taking
pay to do some
somebody
damn?
out, and him earning his name.
I'm like, so their logic is that Ghost is gonna look different on Raising Kanan.
Exactly. It doesn't. Yeah, that don't
And
make
then when
sense.
we get to Origin, it's like, oh, they look different.
Yeah,
y'all
that
gotta
don't even
start.
make no
That's
sense.
why I don't entertain that type of stuff. I like how Paperboy annoy that goofy shit too.
Yeah.
Cause you gotta annoy that. That's why I don't watch. That's why I
Yeah,
shut off from
that's why I
watching.
ain't understand what they was talking about. I was like,
Me neither though.
that
Like
you know,
I don't understand. I stopped watching other people's power content because some of these people don't know how to. I ain't gonna say no names, but some people don't just need to stick to the TV shows. They know what they talk about, and all these power fans that be coming up with these stupid theories just don't make no type of sense, man.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
they said that Unique is gonna be Uncle Gabe.
Damn.
and then Lulu was Ghost's father and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Oh
they
my
was. Yeah,
god, bro.
it's like nah.
And then,
Lulu didn't have no
and then
Lulu
they
kids,
got
said,
Jessica
nobody.
pregnant,
and then,
and she had ghosts, and that's what like.
and then
Come on, y'all
remember
sound crazy.
Exactly. They
they
stretched.
said you need to go change his identity to Breeze.
Man, you know what I like? Hey, Booby, before we go, I gotta say it, man. I don't care. You know what made it was so funny, and I thought it was like people. These power fans are so weird, dog. You remember when that nigga came? He jumped. He ended up shooting Norman in the head, and then this nigga ended up leaving like Doctor Strange. This girl called her name was All In. See, she gonna sit there. Particularly told me that said that Effie was by the hangar. I said, how did he get out of there? She gonna say Effie was by the hangar, waiting for him to get out, and then they drove to the doggone hotel. That don't even make no type of sense, bro. Oh, these
Oh
people are
man, the
so
stuff
weird.
they
Just
just
coming
be.
up with stuff.
It's like man, they be
Yeah,
throwing stuff in the air, see what sticks when it fall down, bro. That's all. It's like, come on,
yeah.
man.
They be watching Gany How I Live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she laughing, bro. The juggler saw her leg talking about.
this
I
don't make no
particularly asked her
sense.
3 times. I said, so you trying to tell me that Effie was by the hangar by the airport with a whole bunch of cameras waiting on Kane to get out who was bleeding to drive him to the hotel. I said, man, get up out of here, bro. That did
Yeah, this
like just
they just
stop it.
making up stuff.
Yeah, just sitting there
Yeah,
babbling, not making nothing up, man.
I'm
and
like, come on,
Man,
I done
this
heard
man be
Ghost is gonna
dropping
murk
videos on like
Stefano.
man be
Yeah.
I done heard so many
Ghost.
things. Yeah,
man be
I done
dropping
seen a lot of craziness.
he,
I'm
he
like,
be
come on.
Oh
he be
man.
9 a.m. early dropping trash theories.
and re- and remember years ago when Getting High Live dropped a theory that said Kane was Ghost's son.
Don't we ain't dropping him no name on him. No, don't say his name,
Yeah, we
bro. Because
don't
I
do
don't.
that.
No,
Yeah,
don't drop him on my channel because I
No
don't want
like,
no,
no, they don't get no love,
no,
no
no,
light
no.
on here.
Right, because
Yeah.
I don't
My
no,
want his
bad,
no,
fans.
my bad, my
I
bad.
don't want him because
You
I
don't
don't
say
want
their
none of his.
name. You go if you want to say it, give them a nickname.
We don't want them to
all
be
I'm gonna
like
say,
Doing that.
Right,
We
all I'm
don't
gonna
do no
say,
promotion
we don't want them to be
unless you
like
TVC.
Candyman,
We
just
ain't doing
pop
no
up.
right,
promotion over here.
right. Because
all
you
I'm gonna
know why I
say,
don't want that to say. Hold on, I know why I don't want to say it because I don't want his
Mhm.
fans coming over here because most of them are weird, and I don't want
Mm,
nobody saying nobody took his
and
stupid
no,
theory. So I'm
and no
good. Don't say his
weirdos.
name on here.
Right.
Keep them weirdos over there, just like Iron Monkey and the rest of them. We good.
Exactly.
We don't do that.
My fault.
Exactly. We know you good. I'm just letting it be known. I don't want no problem. Nobody saying we taking no theories. I would
Nah, we
never take
promote
no
all
theory.
people. We got enough people to promote. We got the Angers and the Moochies and the
Right.
Brillos and the Modoc J's and the Tamikas and the Pretty Girl Traps and all. We got a whole lot of people that
yeah,
we can promote. So, and they definitely
Right.
ain't gonna be the ones that we rock with.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. No. We definitely no
Nah,
disrespect,
You know,
but
I ain't
we
got
don't
time
rock
for
with you.
them.
We
You
ain't
know, I ain't
promote.
got time for them weirdos. I don't.
Nah.
please
Mm-mm.
though. We already got a weirdo with a coming with a fake burner account, so we don't
Yeah,
need
for
that third
sure.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. I know who it is too.
Me
I'm
too.
Yeah.
just saying now.
Well, I said we TVC and our affiliates. We got a whole bunch. We got the Candy Loves. We got too many to
Mhm.
shout out to be dealing with these crazy Looney Tune people
And the ones
that
that
don't
we
know
had
what
to
they
spread
talking about.
those, we done got rid of their asses. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
for
saying?
sure,
Exactly.
for real.
We done ran their asses off.
Exactly. Get up out of here, man.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we don't want you. We don't need you.
Yeah.
yeah, and you was right about Power Book to Ghost, Ingo.
Mm.
That shit is unwatchable, and I'm never going
I
back
told
to
you
it.
I have not gone back to
Yeah.
watch it after I reviewed the last episode. I've never gone back to watch it.
No, because I go like when you was saying it, I was because I remember you kept posting comments like, "Oh, this is dry." Like, I'm like, and I felt like you was hating at first, and then
I mean, I probably
later
was
on, I'm
hating,
like,
but still, it really that last season was
yeah,
bad, man. I ain't like
Yeah,
that last
we
season.
know. Nah,
And,
Saved by the
hey,
Scale has no
I
replay
ain't never
value.
going back to watch Force, and I ain't going back to watch Power Book Ghost.
That's why I
But I
told you. And
have gone,
they tell you.
but I've
Mm-mm.
gone back to watch Raising Canaan multiple times, starting at season
Mm-hmm.
one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Inga been on that train. She's like, yeah,
yeah,
I watch it, but it ain't all that to me.
And then
yeah.
I was after a while, I was watching it for like the hate on it. I was all my reviews. I was just trashing it and laughing and stuff. So I
Yep.
was like,
Barber to
I
Ghost
felt the
started.
same way. I mean, we reviewed it, but from day
I
one,
did
I was
with
calling it
BMF.
Saved
I
by the Scale. That ain't nothing but
But
Saved by the Bell
but
for black
me
people
and
with
it
drug
Detroit
did.
would go
dealers.
live on talk
But
about BMF
I
and just to
did like
trash it.
Hold on, one I can't
I
hear
did
y'all.
like season one though. I ain't gonna lie. I did
Oh
like
no,
season
season
one.
one was good.
Yeah.
Season one was
Season
decent.
one, I'm trying to tell y'all what it messed up at.
Maybe the first two was
They
good.
was doing too
The
much.
last two was terrible.
Season three, I'm gonna tell you, season three, episode 6 or 5 is when they got rid of Lorenzo. That's when it started to go downhill
Yeah,
That
because
was
there was no
season
need for
three.
him to die.
it started going downhill way before that. Before they
No,
even
no.
got
What
rid
about
of Lorenzo.
the goofy cousin? It was when
Well,
going
I'm not
downhill.
mad at that because he played his role. He was that. That's what needed to happen. I'm not mad at that. He got smoked. I'm just saying, for us, like when they started like bringing Noma and stuff up in here, and she was so weak. It was like the writing just didn't make no sense.
Nah, they started the thing about Noma is they started off Noma. Her introduction was
It was
fire.
fire. Yeah,
Fire introduction, and then it was all downhill after that. It was like, come on, after episode one, after we saw her sit them down and they start working for her, And then it's like, what's going on? By the second episode, by the third episode, I was like, yeah, this ain't panning out.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's not
Mhm.
it's not panning out.
This was months ago, I think, or last year, but I think it was on the crew has it. Gianni had said that season 4 didn't have like a proper script or something like that, or no rewrites.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's probably true. They
Michael
didn't know
B.
they was
Jordan
All
getting,
that
they
said
was
didn't
it.
know they was
goofy
getting
though.
counsel, right?
It was goofy for him to
Season
murk
3 was goofy though.
to murk him going in the plane. You ain't even check to see who was in the plane. You was gonna murk
That's what
Zeke.
I'm
You
saying.
ain't watch to see if you was, and it's supposed to be somebody that's a
I
stone cold.
laughed. I laughed through these episodes.
It's like, come
Some
on,
of the
bro.
ones you're talking about with the I laughed through all of them. Like I said, is this a comedy or we supposed to be watching a drama?
Who you talking
Then
about?
Lorenzo being
Talking about
scared
Lorenzo.
I'm come on, bro. Mary J. I'm like, come on, bro. You scared of this chick? You scared of her because you murked her son? And like, nah, bro.
That's season 3.
And another thing I didn't like is how they changed the story, because the beginning it made Lorenzo seem like he was the boss.
Right.
Even Kane said he was in charge.
Even being
Don't-
locked up, he was the boss, right?
Well, let me be honest. The Hodder family was not realistic. I try to tell somebody this before. That's not a realistic family. I can relate to if you can relate to the Hodders, you actually something wrong with you. Because a
Emotional
real family don't
dysfunction.
normally act like that.
Yeah.
They
They
had Kane. He Kane was a bitch. You know what I
she yelling
mean?
at the kids all the time.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It became more like a comedy after a while. I was
Yeah.
laughing.
It was a
That
comedy
was
at
then
the
her, then Monet. Everybody's so scared of Monet, but it's really Tariq that's running the organization because she using all his ideas, and it was just crazy.
No, wait a
Man.
minute. I got another funny one when
I was even laughing.
Tasha supposed to be in witness protection. Yeah, she leaving and showing up at the bar talking to Monet. It was just a whole lot of dumb shit going on.
I was laughing at the dinner scene.
No,
Oh,
she
yeah,
that she
fun.
before she got into witness protection, she just was talking to her. That made sense, but she leaving out.
But she was. I mean, her witness protection was not. Tariq was showing up at the house all the time, and then she would leave. And she remember when she shot Monet, she left witness protection.
To be fair, Tariq only showed up there one time to that house. Whatever that was, he only showed up one time.
Well, now he
But
showed up twice. He showed up to her little job. Remember,
I
she
think
was
it was
at her
more
little
than one time. Yeah,
when she had her little job and her boss was yelling at her and
nigga,
all that stuff.
you said her place though. You talking about her place, like her home.
Oh yeah, her home when he went to save her from Tommy.
Yeah, but I mean, well, it was like two times.
Maybe,
okay, I give it
no,
two
maybe
times.
2 times. It was 2 times.
Yeah,
and he went to see Tasha after Diana lost a baby.
It was just, come on,
that was
witness
the second
protection.
time.
You
That was
ain't
only
just
two
showing up and
times.
visiting your family like that. That's the whole purpose of witness protection. They gone. It was crazy.
Yeah, that is true. Witness. Now, then what made it that ain't funny to me about that ain't what make it funny to me that she's still in witness protection. She don't need to be in witness protection no more because Tommy forgave her.
Yeah.
You know
in
what I mean?
real
Like
life, that wouldn't have happened. Tommy wouldn't have forgave if this was a real life situation.
I mean, exactly. And just like in real life, Tommy would have been murked or locked up because he's supposed to be on a run and he was out there doing a whole bunch of stuff out in the open. He's dealing with cops and council people and all this stuff, and he's supposed to be on the run. That's crazy.
Tommy did so much stuff. Tommy should be dead by now. He's like a Looney Tunes cartoon character.
That's why I said that
like the coyote or something to keep getting ran over and blown up and then keep living.
Hey, love Joseph Sikora. Don't get it twisted.
I love him. This
Joseph
ain't got to do with
is
him.
cool. But Tommy, bro, I could never believe the Tommy character. He was always a cartoon character to me.
Right.
Realistically, he should have been dead when he killed Proctor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was that penthouse where no one heard nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
And they fixed in 2 days.
Yeah.
Jeremiah, right. You gonna blast up a penthouse, nobody gonna hear nothing.
In a penthouse.
I mean, come on.
This ain't no apartment building in the hood. This a penthouse,
Right.
Park Avenue type shit. And
Mhm.
nobody do. No, come on now.
And I
And
don't
that was
care.
excessive too. That was excessive shooting. He had to do all
and
Yeah.
that.
then Ghost went back and the house is fixed already, and
Yeah, that's what I said. And
sleeping there.
it's fixed in
And
2 days.
he's
Everything
still
is fixed.
sleeping there.
Yeah, thanks, Jeremiah. You really you
Yeah,
caught that one. That was
That's
good.
crazy.
But guess who fault
yeah.
is that? Courtney Kemp.
I
Courtney Kemp, the one that y'all like, that y'all watch that trash ass Nemesis show.
did. I did
Courtney
watch them,
Kemp.
and I
Well, yeah,
recapped it too.
it was trash.
You thought it was
It was
bad.
bad.
It was
I mean,
trash.
Bro, that was
Nemesis is
some
trash.
serious soap opera writing right there.
I
Nemesis
thought
was
it.
trash.
I thought it was mid.
It
yeah, it
was
was mid.
trash.
It definitely was mid.
I'll give it trash.
I didn't hate it, but I ain't
Damn.
love it. So.
It's in the
That shit
trash
was
bin.
that
But
shit
I'm
just
never
look
going
like a
back to
Tyler
rewatch
Perry.
it, so I guess I don't like it.
And
Okay,
that's the
well,
thing
Right.
everybody harping
Go,
on now. Oh, Elisa
go.
Marie gonna come back and she gonna get at Tariq and she gonna get that time.
oh
Like,
my
man,
God,
that
get
chick,
out!
that
Y'all
little
let
girl ain't
that
coming
go.
back.
Let that go. Let that
She
memory
ain't no
go.
little girl no more. She
He's
grown.
She
grown now.
grown, but I mean, but she ain't. She doing this bigger thing. She ain't worried about
Yeah.
coming
No,
back
I'm
in
gonna say
power.
this though. They gotta write it for that to happen though. And right now, she ain't ready to take them out.
Mm-hmm.
Rick and them a smoke her. She ain't ready for that no more, man.
Nah. The only way they can do that, they be like, okay, well, she grew up with her mom. Now she grew up with her mob side of the family, and they taught her the ropes and all this other stuff.
Oh, it's especially Tommy. Tommy be like, "Oh, you grown? I can kill you."
Yeah, she in college right now. I think she about
Yeah,
21
she's
years
at
old.
Harvard right now. She's on
Yeah,
the podcast with Tariq and them. Tariq and
she
Braden.
on a whole nother show.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she
This
on the
dude,
Hulu show.
did
Like they
Tommy
got.
Oh
kill
yeah,
a
she's
whole?
not coming. I don't even want to see her no
Is
more.
isn't part of the reason Tommy
But
left?
she definitely can come back though, because it's still a lot of story. But they would have to they would have to
She could.
develop.
They gonna have to develop that
This guy,
character big time.
this
You
guy
can
Tommy
actually do
killed
it
a
though
I
whole.
don't
because
even
she
care
still got a
about
lot
her.
of story. She
You
still got a
can. That's why
storyline.
I
You
said the only way for me out that it would be believable because her mom and her dad are gone. That
mm-hmm.
she had to live with her mob side of the family, and
Her
they taught
auntie
her
is
the
still
ropes
alive.
and taught her the
Mhm.
business of being in the mob, and now she's tied in with them.
Well, they didn't write
That's the
that.
only way it could come back. That's the
Yeah, I
only
don't
way
think that
I
was
could
This
see her coming back.
no, this CK's fault because she the one that said that BS that original power took place in 6 months.
Yeah.
yeah, she did
Mm.
say that.
Yeah,
That came out her mouth.
Hmm.
He just was throwing double shit at the wall at this point. Like what she do?
Yeah.
Like it's just that simple, man. Like I keep people like, oh, you hate Courtney Kemp. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody hating. She just not a good writer. She's
and
Nah.
then
mid
she
at
said,
best.
hint, hint, hint. Ghost has a secret brother.
And yeah, she said that too.
Damn.
She said that. She
She
said
did
Ghost
say
has
that.
a secret
I
brother.
saw that on a podcast or something she did.
Bruh, that is some straight up soap opera writing right there, bro. I'm
Was,
sorry.
Well,
was
she
that
about to start doing something with Apple TV now, and she signed with them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lorenzo or that Lorenzo knows Ghost too?
Oh man.
Lorenzo no
Hmm.
go.
I don't see it,
He
but you
might
know.
be.
He
Look,
makes
couldn't
he
he have
makes no
known go
sense.
because they
No,
older?
because they're in two different boroughs though.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah.
He from Queens, and but Ghost from Queens. They said Lorenzo from Brooklyn, so
Oh
I
yeah,
hardly
yeah,
doubt it.
they didn't. Yeah,
They knew of Ghost. Everybody
they
in the
might
Yeah,
have
set knew
known
of
of him,
Ghost
but
that
they
was
didn't
in
do
that
no
life.
business with him. Yeah,
but she said he didn't know no Ghost, so I'm just going by what she said. Who I don't know what to believe right now for her. To be honest, I just gave up when it come to Courtney
but
Kemp.
she's not writing this way. Raising Canaan, she never.
And we good
No,
on
she
that. I'm
and we
glad. I'm so
good.
glad.
Yeah,
That's
she said.
probably why it's one of my favorite shows because the writing is up to par. It's stellar.
All she did was approve the scripts and the
I don't
actors.
even think she did that. To be honest
Uh,
with you, she ain't, the one that approved it was the people at Stars who overheard. They
Yeah,
was like, okay, that's cool, and then we go by our business. At this point, they don't even want nothing to do with Courtney Kemp.
yeah.
Damn.
She
yeah.
she
I'm gonna
said
be honest with you, they don't. Ever since she took that that Netflix and Apple deal, she kind of left them. You know what I mean? I think they only
Her
loyal to
name is
50.
still on all the credits and everything though.
Of course, they're not gonna take that off because she getting paid. But as far as like, you know what I mean, new credits for like the new spinoffs, and she ain't getting no credit for that.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah,
50 Saturns
She
because
left them niggas like at the height of her writing career. She left them, and 50
Yeah,
stayed
I
loyal
mean
to
they
us.
have her as executive
yeah.
producer.
And 50 Cent is not exclusive to no one. He's
Mhm.
non-exclusive.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's not
she
good. No, he bounces around. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He's
that
just an advisor at this point.
yeah.
he said that she exclusive to Apple, so
It
everything
might be
she
part of her deal that she's still getting money off of the, power. Might be
no,
part
she
Yeah,
of
gonna
the
get money
contract.
off pop. No, she get money off power regardless. She created the show. They
yeah.
Mhm.
can't take her off there. The only reason they can take her
Well, I
off
mean,
there,
on Origins, they can still say created by Courtney Kemp,
of
you
course
know,
it's gonna say that.
and
It's
make
gonna
her a
say that.
producer.
I mean, she
Because it
gonna
got
be a
something to do
producer.
with power. So as long as it got something to do with power,
Yeah,
she's
Yeah,
gonna
because
have her name on it in some capacity.
Tariq is a spinoff of Power, so and so
Yeah,
is Tommy.
but they
You
yeah.
say
know,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying she gonna get it. Just like Dick Wolf, he don't write the shows no more, but he
Hmm.
created that, and they're gonna give him that. The only way they won't put her on there is they actually buy her out,
Yeah,
okay, so that
and
means
that.
Origins and Legacy. You'll see her name on the credits.
yeah,
Of course,
I
we no
yeah.
ain't gonna, nobody says she ain't gonna get no. She's not gonna be on the credit, but she's not writing the
Oh
shows.
no,
She,
no, no, no.
Mm-mm.
Okay, maybe I
she
misunderstood.
don't
No,
have
she's not
no.
writing the show. No.
She don't have no say so in nothing or whatever. They don't need to go to her and say, do you respect that?
Nah,
No, she no longer on that
she's in
network
there,
no
but she's
more.
only there by name alone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she getting a check. Yeah.
Yeah, just
yeah,
off the
that's
name,
it.
just because she's a creator.
Right, right,
I'm
right,
gonna be
right.
honest. I'm glad she's gone because we probably wouldn't have gotten this far if she stayed.
Or with Raising Canaan, maybe
Man,
not.
she said she's the only. I think the only reason she left because she wanted to branch out and do her. She don't, and there's no disrespect to her. I respected it. You know what I mean? She just need to come out and say it. She didn't want no attachment to 50 no more because she wanted to be like, okay, I create my own show.
Hmm.
Then I don't, he ain't gonna get the credit for it because she felt like she wasn't getting the credit for it. But he was always saying Courtney Kemp was the writer. He gave her all the credit.
And he was giving her big flowers,
Yeah.
Because I'm still
but
saucy
she
for
was just
the.
I
overshadowed,
feel
and
like
people just need to know that if
I
50 Cent is
I
attached
feel
to
like
it, you're going to get
um
overshadowed by
I
50,
also
even
feel
if
like
he ain't have nothing but a
Yeah.
little bit
Oh
to do
yeah,
with it.
no, because it's 50 Cent. You're gonna get
I
Exactly.
also
overshadowed.
feel like the Amari shit played a factor too, because everyone kept saying, "Oh, you killed him," because she got tired of like, because I
She
remember
ain't care
every time
about
she
that,
went live,
Jeremiah, man.
no,
She's a writer. When you a writer, man, you can't care about no pushback of what people saying. You
no,
got
because
rid of them.
every time she went live, she kept like getting mad, like every time people brought up
Of
like,
course, but that's
yeah,
still she got to deal with
yeah,
it though. That ain't gonna
Oh,
stop you from going to another
yeah,
network because you know what I mean. Because you got rid of Ghost, she got rid of them. It is what it is.
yeah,
a
Yeah.
lot of a lot of people don't even know that Courtney wrote the show. They give full credit to 50.
yeah.
Yeah, they do, and that's what she's trying to stay at. She's trying to get you like, nah, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. But girl, you get money and you got bad opportunity, and you got an Apple deal or whatever like that. He stayed to the course and put you on because she said it herself that she was going. She couldn't be patient about the power getting picked up. And 50 was like, man, come on, man. If you need some money, I'll pay you. You know what I mean? He believed in her. He believed it was gonna get picked up from stars, and it did. And look at it now. Courtney Kemp got an Apple deal, Netflix.
Yeah. She do what she do, but well, what I'm saying is, who gonna take out Stefano?
Oh,
The five families.
yeah, he need
Yeah.
to go in that furnace, throw him in the fire. I was talking about throwing somebody in the fire. He need to go in there.
She was burned up.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you remember he had that furnace he never
But
used.
are they? But the thing is like the five families. Sometimes they like using like people to do it. Like they won't do it themselves.
You think his bodyguard gonna sell him out?
Yeah, yeah. I think. I mean, that's how it usually happens because it's always happened from the just like Russo's bodyguard. His boys sold him out. The mob, they notorious for that.
Mm-hmm.
It's always their friends that do it. You feel me? So That's how they get down with all the loyalty, just like Rock was saying, with all that loyalty and all that stuff they be talking about. They be bickering amongst each other more than anything. So
All right, we about to get up out of here because I'm about to get ready to play the game before we go. We've been up here for 2 hours,
for
man.
sure, for sure. I hope everybody grabbed that GTA.
I did.
I know
Yep.
you did. I
Hmm.
grabbed it. Hey, if you didn't get it, go ahead and grab that. You got till November to grab it, but we on there, so we grabbed it as soon as it dropped on the 25th. So
Yep.
Yes, sir.
yeah, let's
Anything you
get
got?
it.
You got anything else to say, Inga, before we go?
No, this was a good episode, and I'm looking forward to seeing the direction it's gonna go. I mean,
So
Hmm.
I really think each episode gonna get even better. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we'll be back. What's today? I need to know that. What's today? The
it's
27th?
20.
Yeah,
Saturday. Saturday.
So that'd be the third, right? That'd be the third. I mean,
Yeah, the
July
third.
3rd.
Yeah,
yeah.
the third. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
July. The time flying by. I gotta ask somebody, man. I
Oh
gotta
yeah,
ask y'all.
it's
So
going by quick.
it is, the
Mm-hmm.
4th of July is Saturday.
I know.
And it's supposed to be a heat wave next week too here. Nigga, it's supposed to be like 100 degrees on Thursday.
I'm here for all of it. I'm really on that countdown to November 19th, but you know what it is.
Yeah,
Everything in between
countdown.
that's dropping is gonna be fire. So
Hmm. So we about to
yeah,
be up out of here, man. Everybody have a great weekend. Y'all be safe. Don't do nothing stupid, now, people.
never
You
that.
know what I
I
mean?
know that's right.
And from
So
all right, y'all. So 100 and damn. Sheesh. All right, y'all enjoy. That's a lot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 101
101
is
degrees.
crazy.
Jesus
yeah,
Yeah,
Christ.
it's
All right.
wild. That's
that's
wild.
crazy. Yeah, I would
Y'all
never
stay
leave the
cool.
house.
Stay
Never
Yeah,
leave
cool.
stay
the house.
cool,
Drink
man.
plenty of water and make sure y'all put some deodorant on.
For
And,
sure.
br-
Watch
and
Yeah.
brush your
these are hey,
and
these
brush
are
your teeth.
these two shower days, okay? These
Hmm.
100 days, these two shower days, that's a wrap.
Yeah,
Even
don't
if
let
when it hit 90, it's two shower days for me. So
Right, right.
yeah,
If
don't
he
let the
suited.
don't let the heat get to you and make you
Hey,
crazy.
hey, Jeremiah, it's two people that's from Dallas and Memphis. Them dirty niggas, they gonna have to take a bath, man.
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey,
Yeah.
Inga,
Yeah,
you got
when it's
somebody.
sweating like that.
Hey.
Inga, you got somebody that try to act like you on these YouTube streets too. Demarcus told me, and he is right though. Shout out to Demarcus for letting me know. Hey,
Yeah.
he just like Inga, dog. God dang, man.
Hey.
They try to
See,
take
y'all
y'all
wrong.
trying to take Inga style, man. Oh my
That-
God,
That's how
bro.
they be
Leave Inga.
doing. That's
That's how
how
they
it
do.
goes.
People be stealing from you, boy. I'm
They,
telling you.
Inga came on the YouTube streets and just took over. And y'all want to sit there and sound like her, man. Give Inga her style back, bro. For
Hey, bar
real,
for
man.
bar. You know how they
Hmm.
be doing.
Hey, well, hey,
Just
I
take
ain't.
Shout
the
out to
whole flow, man. The whole flow, bar for bar, word
Mm,
for word. They don't care.
man.
That's the name of the game nowadays. You know how we came up. Biting was
That was
against the
no,
no
that
no.
law.
was a no. Yeah,
But
right.
now that's what they live off of. This person doing, I'm gonna go ahead and copy what they doing.
Hmm.
Copy
Yeah,
everything. Copy what they doing. Copy
And
they
don't give you no shout out, no credit.
none.
at
No.
Copy your
all.
thumbnails, everything. They taking all that.
They did though, man. That's sad, man. That's why I don't really be like, if it ain't Moochie, PG, Brillo, and y'all or whatever like that,
I,
man.
I don't really mess with nobody
I
but
don't
y'all.
watch
But
nobody, and I don't really be going to nobody no more. I'll be saying to myself, so sir, I just do content with other people, man.
That's it.
Honestly,
All the people I named, you know what I mean? The Moochies, the Miss K's, the pretty
yeah, I rock with
girls,
all of them. That's how I
all of
rock.
them, you know what I mean? All the people, all the other people I named, that's only who I rock with, bro. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I'll be
hmm
mad because YouTube be messing up my notifications, so I'll be having to go back periodically to
Oh, I just
reset
check
my
all the
notice
time.
because
Right.
sometimes they don't even be dinging up when they drop. I'll be like,
I don't
man,
that's a
even
what's
get
going
no.
fact.
I
on?
know. I don't even get notifications half the time. So they doing something to mess with us. But
Yeah,
Shout
for
out,
yeah, I
sure.
don't mess
eh,
with a whole bunch of new people. Like I know y'all mentioned some couple of people. But I'm some of
Hey,
the new people
hey,
I don't mess
Kareem, are you in the Discord? Oh,
Yeah, actually, you in the Discord? You
Yeah,
in there?
join the disco.
Hey, put that. Let me hold on
For
before we. I'm about to
Karima,
put it.
I don't know if
Karima,
I see
yeah.
Karima over there now.
Join the
Karima, you in
disco.
there?
You gotta put the link in there. Oh, you
I'm
say
about
yes.
to.
Yeah.
All right,
Which one?
cool.
Which one though? The ladies joint? This she in the ladies joint?
She won with the ladies. She don't have she not over there with the fellas.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
I'm
got it.
in
okay.
yeah, I'm in I don't
I'm
really
in
do much
both.
over there on the ladies one. I mean, I post sometime, but I don't be over there.
How many? Let me ask you a question. How
That's how I
many?
be catching a lot of the links because
Yeah,
when they
she
pop
on the
up in
yeah,
there,
she on
it
the
pop
one
up in
with
the
the
ladies Discord, and then I just hit the link from there.
mm-hmm.
Man, how many? It be a lot of people with Discords and stuff though. Like,
Everybody got a damn Discord page.
this,
Look,
yeah.
I went Torian got his, I'm on his, and then yours,
Uh-huh.
Detroit. All these other people, nah, because I be hearing how y'all be fighting in these damn Discords and going
That don't be
crazy
me.
over.
That be ugly ass TV. Shout out to him. That be his Discord. He don't be knowing though.
I ain't got
They
time
was
for
trying to get at. They was trying to get at Jeremiah for some odd reason. I don't know, but they were trying to get at Jeremiah. Let's
Hmm
see. He
I
gonna
got a
pause right
couple
here.
weeks. My
Over
disco about to be popping. My
power.
page about to be popping. So I'm gonna
Oh
send
yeah,
everybody. I'm about to
you
send.
gotta
I'm
send
sending
it.
them links out, man. I just
Send
been
it
trying to
in.
get everything together. So because
I
once
got
I
a
stop, once I
Okay.
start, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
going
well, let
full
me know.
throttle.
I'll
So
be over there. I'll show support.
as
You
I
know
said,
I
Oh,
I
for
am.
know I said
sure.
that a few times, but I had to revamp a few things. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. I still got to get Detroit in here on this last. I'm gonna try to get him on the last 3 episodes
Oh, for sure.
before the
I'm in there.
finale. And
Oh, I'm in
yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm dropping the whole. I'm about to do like Netflix and just drop whole season. Y'all
I
can
got
binge
Oh
that.
yeah, I'm in there, man. GTA coming out, man.
I got a
Oh yeah,
question.
it's the road
Yeah,
to
we got
Vice
real.
City.
Wait a
Excuse me.
minute.
Go ahead and do this question
Somebody said
before
they
we
got a
go.
question.
I had a question about Discord because I was thinking of how do I make my own Discord? It's not going. It's going to be gaming related, right? And I just need to know how.
It
I just need
ain't gonna
help.
have no trolls in it, is it?
No,
All
nah.
you
Oh
gotta do
no,
is all you gotta do is create one. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like it's easy.
That's
Mm-hmm.
it. It's real easy. That's what I'm working on now. So I ain't got to worry about no trolls. I'm setting up my bots and all that.
Yeah, I just don't want.
Oh yeah.
I just don't want nobody spamming clown emojis and all that.
Nah, they got bots for that, bro.
You know, so.
You gotta get
Oh
that,
man.
man.
Well, yeah, cause y'all
Yeah.
ain't got no patience. I done been cursed somebody out by now, so I can't be. I ain't got time for it.
Nah,
Yeah,
it's a bot for that. It's always an app for that. I'm like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm not. We're not having that. Put your name in there, and then you just won't be able to post no more. And then
That's
if
a
you spending
fact.
your time making up new people and all that stuff, and new tags and new names and all that stuff, hey,
you a
bro, that's
weirdo. You a weirdo. Yeah,
Yeah.
people
super
doing that.
super
They
weirdo.
ain't got no. They
They
ain't got
don't
no
even say
woman in their
what's
life, no
up.
man in their
They
life.
don't even. They just be putting clown emojis.
And
Hmm
then
Yeah.
another thing I saw today in another Discord is that bots sending random porn links.
Yeah, you gotta get
Porn
them
links.
together.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
that happens though. I got it. Once you see that, all you got the mods gotta kick them out.
Yeah.
hmm
Well, we about to get out. We want everybody to go and enjoy the rest of their night or whatever. You know
You
what I
already
mean?
know.
Mm-hmm.
We up out of here, y'all.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
All
All
Yeah.
right,
right.
y'all.
Peace.
All
Good
right.
Peace.
talking to
Yeah.
y'all.
Take care, y'all.